Happy Sunday, everybody. We have a lot to talk about. We're back from Cations. We have a lot to roast, a lot to react to. So grab a beverage. Hopefully, you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like on your way in, and let's get this party started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, narc slayer, dopamine queen, and grift reaper, Joleen Lunzer here for another No Offense, All Offense / Judge Joleen, where we roast and react to things on the interwebs that are spiking our dopamine, you guys. And tonight in particular, we have the return from Cations from none other than local Turtleverse Lolcow, Jessica Farchado Macchiato.
I'm saying, like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
So you guys requested it. You reached out and you said, Joleen, Macchiato was in Pensacola, allegedly chewing through Lauren, aka Common Sense Investigator, chewing through her internet cables. So she had bad internet. And when she comes back, we would like it if you would roast, review, react to her first, stream back, what's been going on. It was a big week in the Turtleverse / the Jessica Farchado network of creators that have come out of Jessica Macchiato's whole milk womb. She has birthed herself. Some little sharts who are out there having their own channels, and now they're beefing with each other. So a long time ago, Jessica Whole Milk Macchiato went on Cations. She went down to Florida, all right? And she left some of her bunions, aka bunnies, aka besties, in charge of her channel because she was very worried that she wasn't going to get the views. So she put Moonsy, aka Dooms. She put this lady in charge of her channel. Okay. And this lady, not good. Not good, guys. This lady essentially started sinking Macchiato's channel more than Macchiato has been sinking her channel, which is pretty impressive. When Jessica Whole Milk Macchiato left for Cations, I think she was at, what did we say, guys? 9.69 subscribers. All right. When she came back, just a week on Cations with Jeffy, she is now at 9.56. Oh my God.
It's not true. She's lying about things. She's trying to correct me on my character and my ethics and my morality or whatever.
I'm not trying to correct her at all. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just reporting the facts of the case, you guys. Okay. So remember, everything I say today is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and 100% for entertainment purposes only. Please never contact or harass any of the things. Well, I guess the things, but the people that we are roasting. Have a healthy, respectful, parasocial distance from these people. Okay. Because they have people who you just,
that's just fucking weird. That's weird, right? It's fucking creepy weird. Sexually, deviantly weird.
Because they will sick their people after you. And it's the internet. It's here for fun, comedy, roasting, commentary. That's all it is. It's not that serious. We are teaching the internet one person at a time that it's really to not take themselves so seriously. Okay. And we know that Whole Milk Macchiato takes herself very seriously. So smash that like. First things first, you guys. Hello. All right. If you want to support the channel further, if you're liking the comedy tonight, you're liking the roasting, you're liking the content, you're having a good time, you can always send a super chat here on YouTube. Leave a comment. I'll read it out loud. Like We already got some. Like McMuffin did here. Thank you, McMuffin. That is amazing. Coming in with the 1999. Says much gratitude and appreciation for taking the time on your Sunday to do this stream for us. Let me tell you, I was ready to cancel it because, well, first of all, I was listening to a very good Spaces that I'll tell you about anonymously, of course. And then right before I went live, I said, oh shit, I better check out, what she's talking about. Just check it out. And it is, it's Jessica Macchiato's stream is really, really good. It's really, really good. It's really good. So I must love you guys a lot because I was like, all right, we could just wrap this thing up. We're doing slideshows over there. We're doing family Cations slideshows. All right. So we're going to show, a little bit of what's going on over there. But I want you guys to also, go and support this wonderful creator, Jessica Wholemilk. Definitely watch the whole thing on her channel because she's very talented. She is also very kind, very beautiful. And so here is the link to her live, to her channel. Go help a gal out. Go watch the whole thing because we definitely are not going to watch the whole thing. So you might, there's some great AI songs you don't want to miss out on. There's some great pictures of Jeffy's blacked out, face down in the sand, allegedly face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to vacation in Pensacola. But she was busy, chewing through cables. So she was fine. All right. So thank you. You can send a super chat. You can become a member of the channel like Kiki did. Thank you, Kiki. Welcome to the membership. We just had a members only. And I heard you guys as well. Since we have Patreon members and we have YouTube members, my members only, the way they're set up, isn't like you're probably used to for people who just have members on YouTube, but we had Patreon way before YouTube had members, and I appreciate my Patreon supporters so much. So we always, obviously, include the Patreon supporters. So sometimes some of you have expressed it's a little difficult, très difficile, if you will, to find the members only lives. And I did do like a little tutorial in the pre-Messy Members stream I did on Friday, but I understand it still might be confusing. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take those recent members only lives and I'm just going to upload them directly to YouTube and probably just to Patreon as well. For those of you who want to watch it again or on the replay crew. So have no fear. We will still, drop the link for it when we do our members, and you'll have to access it through a link so that Patreon and YouTube. But for any replays, I'm just going to post it directly to the members. I'll download the video and put it up because I don't want you guys searching all over the place. And, you shouldn't have to do that much work to watch a fucking members only. So I hear you. We're fixing it. We're doing the damn thing. All right. You guys are right. YouTube just doesn't give us an easy way to have members lives for YouTube and for Patreon people because they don't want us to have Patreons because they want us to have everything in YouTube. They don't want us to go. They want to have a monopoly on it all. So if something happens to YouTube, then you're just like, well, you're shit out of luck, So anyways, that is just a little bit of housekeeping out the gate for you guys. So if you are a member, be on the lookout. I'll be uploading a lot of previous members only streams that you can go back and watch at your leisure or your leisure. Okay. So Kiki, thank you for becoming a member. You can also send a JOJO chat. I linked the in the live chat how to send JOJO chats. JOJO chats are my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You can just click on there. And if you like it, it's like a comedy show. You want to leave a little tip? You want to pay for a ticket? You can leave any amount you want, any comment you want, and I'll check JOJO chats here shortly and I'll read it aloud. Kind of like when you go to a comedy show and they have those cards you can fill out afterwards, like how was your service? How was the comedian? That's basically, what the JOJO chat is. You can tell me how you think I'm doing or talk about anything you want. If you want to share a deep, dark secret via JOJO chat, we always like that. You can do that. So welcome, you guys. Kubi, thank you for the 199. Says you're the best. Thank you for the Sunday stream. You're so welcome. We're going to have some laughs. We're going to have some fun. Nina F, thank you for the 499. Says, hiya, I'm still on Cations. I know Nina is in Napa. Now Sonoma. Tomorrow, San Francisco pro tip, don't put bubble bath in a whirlpool. Oh God, I imagine that was a mess, but fun for like a minute. McMuffin, thank you for the 1999. Says much gratitude and appreciation for taking the time on your Sunday to do this stream for us. You're so welcome. I'm missing the East Coast airing of Big Brother, but I'm going to watch it with my niece and nephew on the West Coast anyway. So we're good. We're good. And you guys are worth it. Okay. You're like Feria by L'Oreal and you're worth it. Holly Mac, thanks for the 15. Says you approachable? Approachable? I'm pretty approachable. I'm in a great mood. We got to talk about this, the spaces I watched on Twitter. And we also need to talk about, obviously we're going to check in on Jessica Macchiato and see what she's got going on over there. But obviously, you never want to steal anyone's content, and you want to heavily encourage people to go check out Jessica Whole Milk Macchiato. She is so talented and kind and brave, and she's wearing polka dots. I just bought polka dot pants recently, so, you know, kind of the same. Anywho, and yeah, so definitely go get the full Monty over there, the full setup. You're just missing out. I mean, she's on camera tonight, you guys. She curled her hair. She's got her hoops, her huge hoops on. She's doing really well. Really, really well. But I'm approachable. I'm very approachable. Rebecca with the good hair. Thank you for the $4.99. Says, I, for one, was pretty upset to not be asked to host. I know. They should have had you and Mel host 24 on 24. There were so many people that Macchiato could have used to host her show that would have been infinitely better than what she had. Because basically what she had was Moons, boring, bring a book, and then this Maggie Magatron, and the jury's still out on Maggie. I want to give Maggie the benefit of the doubt. She's a West Coaster like me. And so I'm still subscribed to Maggie. We all did a little subby over on Maggie. She covers some trial stuff. So, Maggie tried her best. Moons asked someone on the West Coast to wake up at 4:30 in the freaking morning or earlier to go live at 4:30 for a YouTube channel that doesn't even have 10,000 subscribers and drops every day.
Allegedly.
Like you could let her sleep in a little. Okay? People would understand. So they just
are not great actors. I live in Hollywood.
They were just and then the other people they asked canceled. So I think she's addressing it now because I saw someone in her chat because I have her stream on my monitor over here, which we'll get to soon. And they were talking about her chat was like, I'm disappointed in SPF 30 Etsy's. I'm disappointed in her response because everyone basically turned her down. She was supposed to have all of these people. She had a full lineup and no one showed up except for Sad Dad and Kim Jong-7 on Friday. And then that little guy, you guys, that little Australian Nina's, memes like this. He was like, hello guys, I'm on the big time. Yes, the Kirk Mini-Man. They're gonna love what I'm doing. I hate everybody, okay? I hate them. And he was like, I hate Joleen. Maybe we'll play a little bit of that too. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the glare raid. Good to see you guys. They should have asked you guys. Yep. I'm a morning person. I have a microphone and a pulse and you're entertaining. But I don't know if her audience is used to having like real entertainment. So they might have been thrown off. Rebecca Lavoie. Judy, thanks for the 999. Says, we're excited for this. Thank you. You are so welcome. Badger John became a member. Thank you, Badger KY Kelly or Heather or Kelly. Your name could be Kelly too, Heather. FYI, baby Jessica is what started my anxiety. Oh, same. So obviously, yes. As well as Quicksand was convinced I was going to be taken out by one of those ways as a child. Yeah. And that's because of the baby Jessica story falling in a well and Quicksand and probably Beetlejuice. Because they had like quicksand type stuff, I think, in Beetlejuice. So that's probably why. Let's see. Tonka, welcome to the membership. Carla's been a member for a month. Thank you so much. Says, I've been so excited for the stream all day. Thank you, Lianka. Thank you for being a member. Joining the membership here. Mistake 8. Thanks for the 5. Says, keep your eyes out for the last frame of the show from tonight, where they show Haley's face, seeing Eminem in the Eve leaves on. She is, okay. Yes, I have to look at it. Oh, Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you, Mistake 8. Rainbow, yes. Shout out to men's eye bags on YouTube. We love it. We love an eye bag. I got eye bags. We're just, we love it. And that little Mimi's got eye bags. It's so cute. We match, he and I. And then Thomas, thank you for the 5, says Jess back from Cations with 11. Yeah, she's killed. She's got 1,153 viewers. Way to go, Jessica. Way to go. And then Jody, thank you so much for becoming a member. Well, 2 of them are mine because one's on my phone and one is on my computer. So I'll let go of one of them, but I'll keep giving her the views over here because why not? We don't want to stop a lady's bag, even though that lady is kind of mean and hateful at times and angry, but she's back from Cations, you guys. So what do you think are the odds that she's actually going to be kinder, gentler? Are we going to see a softer side of Sears? Are we going to see a softer side of Macchiato? Well, now we have more live viewers than her. They're not going to like that because they right away in her live stream, they were like, Joleen, we heard, she's not naming me. She says, we heard, her and her team heard that we were going to be watching some of her stream and providing commentary and comedy, parody, satire, all the good stuff. And she was like, I just couldn't believe it. Someone would do that to me. I was like, oh my God, I would never do that. Well, at least not right now, she said. She's open to doing it later. And they were contemplating, her and her team, which is Dooms, Kim Jong-7, and Prison Misty, and probably a couple other sneaky sneakers. And they were going to report, like, should we report, Joleen? Because we know they love reporting. Prison Misty just admitted on her Dooms 2-part series that she is reporting a lot of people on a lot of channels. And we know that Jessica Macchiato also admitted to reporting a lot of channels, or at least some of the channels. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's great. So she said they weren't going to, but they're reporting it. They report all the streams. You guys. That's what they do. They love it. They're Karens. Yes, please hit the like if you haven't already. So they were really worried that someone was going to be promoting their live, dropping the link for their live, providing parody and fair use commentary on their live. They were very worried about that. She had to have her team look into TOS because she's not doing it. She's like, I'm not looking at it. Get one of the underlings. Dooms ain't got shit to do. Okay, she's got these dumb wigs. Oh boy, I cannot wait to hear what she has to say about Dooms tanking her channel. Because it's not good. And now she's coming back to, it's not like she didn't know. She was in all of the live streams. Okay, she was in all of her numbers are dropping and we're growing. Oh, she's not gonna like this. Okay. We're sorry. We're not trying to do that. We want you to you guys get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Shh. Get out of here. Go to Jessica. She's talented and beautiful and soft and kind, especially to the Haitians and the Beagles. Okay. And young guys named Derek. Get out of here. Losers. Get out of here. We're all freaking losers. Get out of here. You guys. Oh my God. Get out of here.
People tell me I regret that in the morning. I sleep till noon.
Happy to see your face too. Carrie or Karis, thank you so much for being a member for a month. In the Clouds became a member. Rainbow, thanks for the 199, says YouTube commentary didn't exist until, yeah. It's so fun watching them just find out about the whole sector of YouTube that revolves around like commentary and under like fair use and comedy and roasting and Lolcows. Like, it's so interesting. Like, they act as though like, why are they doing this to her? They're killing her. They're killing her. Why is this happening? Like, it was just invented for Macchiato because they think if they've never heard of it, well, then it didn't exist before. Nothing existed without her. Denise, thank you for the 499. Says Glare Raid, thank you. Reprobates, I love you. We are forced to. You're forced to. everybody. Jody, thanks for the 999. I adore you and the fact that folks like Expert, Ray, Glare, and more, also the awesome members I recognize. I know I'm in the right place. Yes. Angel Mom, thanks for becoming a member. And Auntie Annie, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Yoo-hoo. Ray also did a stream, Ray from Dallas, that I was watching the other day with Oceans. I mean, we have so much to catch up on, including the Jessica Farchado of it all. It's crazy. So she comes back to Moons versus Oceans. It's basically Dooms and Kim Jong-7 versus Oceans and Arkansas, Drunkensaw Rusty. And somewhere Cajun Butterfly, Cajun Butterballs is in there somewhere. And, Kim Jong-7 is burning it all down. And Oceans is doing a valid truth journey. It is just a mess. The subs are dropping. It's crazy. Yes, we have too many channels to keep up with. And the beautiful Rainbow just made us a couple charts. And even that is too hard to, even now I have to go, Rainbow, can you add this person and that person? I mean, oh my gosh. Angel Baby, thanks for the 2, says Rat House passed. Mock, shut up. Way to go. Daniel and team, way to go, guys. Shout out. They've been doing some funny stuff. I watched them react to my 24 on 24 song parody I did, and that was pretty funny. And then they have that, is it a new guy, this Home Slice? He's very funny. They're all very funny. They're all nice people. They all do fun stuff. So shout out. Oh, she's not going to like that. Danny and the Rat House. Slow Smoke a Danny, Pastor, and Subbies. Oh my God. Shut up. Genuine. You are so sweet. Thank you. Gifting. Fitty memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership. Congrats. That is fantastic.
Farts are funny.
Yes, they are. Farts are funny. Our Nicola told us that farts are funny, you guys. You're supposed to be having some fun. Okay, was anyone else? I don't know if you were, but I was on Spaces. So the Messy Jessie and Valerie did a Spaces, and I saw it, and I go, let me just check in. I was watching Big Brother live feeds, and I went into the Spaces, and it was like a reaction to our beautiful Amy Boston being on Ray from Dallas's channel today, which I only got to watch a little bit of. There's just so much content that I cannot keep up. So they were commenting on that because Amy from Boston was talking about Jessica Macchiato and how she got into, her feelings on the whole milk farchado of it all, and her feelings on it and things. And so after that, they had people come into the Spaces, and there was one lady, and I wouldn't say her name even if I knew it, because I don't want to put her on blast or anything. But she's a lady who hits up my Twitter a lot, and she's like, "I hope this comes back to you. What you're doing to Macchiato?" I'm like, "What jokes? What? Huh?" And she's very pro Jessica Macchiato. The crazy thing is, she sounds kind of sane, which always shocks me with the, farchado crowds. But to hear her in real time with all of these, different speakers in the Spaces, to hear her just making excuses or going, well, I don't condone that. Well, do you condone when she does this? Well, no, I don't agree with that. Well, no, not this either. Well, no, that's bad. Well, don't you think that Jess has been doing that? Well, and it was just very, the whataboutisms and the, well, I didn't say I like everything she says. It's like, well, name 5 things you like that she says, lady. So this lady, she just loves to tweet at me, and I was doing this stream and she tweeted at me, and I'm like, okay, thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. I got it. I don't know if she's on the payroll, why these people want to waste their Sunday. She literally spent her whole Sunday on a Spaces defending Jessica Whole Milk Macchiato, only for her probably to she's probably going to be mad at her because, she didn't do something right. She didn't defend her correctly. That was the same thing with that true crime fan lady or something. She's another one. She's always just like, Jolene, you're going to hell. She's very, very mad at jokes, very mad at roasting, very mad at holding a mirror up to Jessica Macchiato, very mad that we're having some fun, bringing some levity to this craziness. And she was the one, I didn't realize until they mentioned it again today during the spaces, that she was the one who was the mod that was on a spaces, got in trouble because she said that she didn't agree with, I think, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but that she didn't agree with, I think, like the cyber chick situation and Jessica Macchiato, how she handled that. Or no, the Baker situation. See, Jessica Macchiato's been in fights with so many people and done so many people dirty that, you know, I can't keep up. So one of the things, she didn't necessarily agree with the way Jessica Macchiato handled it. And Jessica Macchiato was like, remember, she's like, off with your head. You don't get to be a mod anymore. You're not a Dooms. Okay. How dare you question? You have to blindly believe everything that I'm doing. And so she unmodded her, but still, this bitch, did she get her like wrench back? Because she is still like simping for her heart. And I'm like, this is not going to get your wrench back coming from me on Twitter, because I don't think Macchiato's paying that much attention to the Twitter, because she's always getting rid of her account. But it was crazy as they were apparently to the spaces that she got in trouble for with Jessica Macchiato. Like, you didn't hear this from me. You did not hear this from me. Okay. They deleted it for her as like a favor, because she was really worried that they were going to use what she said, her own opinion, in that spaces to come after her more or to get even more upset with her. And I'm like, oh my God, imagine living that way for Jessica Macchiato.
Shut up. You're still on meth,
I
Cheryl.
think it's okay to be like, oh, hey, I didn't like this that this person did. But apparently that true crime lady, she couldn't do that. So they deleted the entire spaces like it never existed as like a favor to her. Like, it's okay, girl. It's okay. If you ever want to have any fun, you're welcome over here. You can have some laughs. You can disagree with me. You know, you can still tweet mean stuff at me if you want, if it makes you feel better. You can still say what a loser I am. You know, you can bring all the copium. I'm okay with it. 1977 Felicia, thank you so much for the 5. Says Nakazi G needs to be the next. Yes, we got to sub up to Kazi G. We gotta, if my mods, if they could drop the link for Kazi G, that would be amazing. Fuzzy Duck Puppet, thanks for the 10, says I was a bunny. Then I remembered, not only did I graduate high school, I left the drama too. Never going back again. Yes. It's crazy. Emily C just hit a milestone in subscribers as well. Now let's get Emily C. I think she hit 18, 16 or 18, and let's get her to 20. Sub up. Talk about being able to be funny, insightful, all the good stuff without having to be, you know, a cruel donkey person. So way to go, Emily C, with that. Casey KG, thank you. Happy birthday yesterday to Nicola. Oh my God, our little farts are funny. Happy birthday, Nicola. We appreciate you. Mama Kiki, thanks for the 5. Says enjoy listening to JM. When I'm having a bad day, it makes me feel better about my life. That makes sense.
Farts are funny.
Farts are funny. So in the spaces today, oh my God, it was pretty good. It was like mostly this one lady who was hardcore defending Jessica Macchiato. And I mean, it's really difficult to defend Macchiato because she's done so many horrific things. And then also to be on a soapbox and judging any other creator for pushback or roasting or commentary or not enjoying Macchiato is definitely a choice, and a hard choice to stand behind when Macchiato's channel has existed, you know, the whole time, getting in fights with people, coming at people. When you have Jessica Macchiato herself admitting that this was a part of her plan, was to be messy, create drama so that she could get more subscribers quickly, infiltrate into this, you know, Turtleverse and do the messy stuff, get in fights because she saw that worked. And then she was hoping the people would stick around so she could journalism, which still is drama to her because she just drives around and yells at, you know, Democrats and their in-ground swimming pools. Because she's like, why don't I have an in-ground swimming pool? This is bullshit. Bullshit. So it was pretty great. And then there is a woman on Twitter who I knew, I've seen her on Twitter a lot, but I've never heard her before. And she is like my new hero and possibly my East Coast Nana, but like the opposite of Nana, where, well, actually no, because Nana will tell you to F the right off. But Deanne, oh my God, Deanne, I love you. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm following you on Twitter. After this, Deanne was like, fuck her. She's still like anyone that people are trying to be like polite, dance around. Deanne's like, nah, fuck her. She can eat a dick. Nah, sick of her. No, she's a mean person. I hate her. I was like, oh my God, I love this woman. Why have I never heard her voice? She has the most wonderful East Coast voice. I was like, I think this is my East Coast mommy. I love it. Messy Jessie, thanks for the 5. Says I hold 2 spaces in 3 weeks, and this is what happens for the love. That's the one I tuned into. I was like, oh, there's like 48 people here. Let me tune in. And it was pretty good. I was able to get the dishes done. I was doing laundry. It was pretty good. I liked it. I stand by my spaces. Shout out to Team Val for better or for worse. Brian Scott Patterson, thanks for the 20. Says, please, everyone, mark yourself safe. Jessica was allegedly in the Gulf Shores. Oh my God. Swearing at children playing miniature golf while drinking a yard of a frozen strawberry daiquiri. She also passed out in the lighthouse on hole 13. Oh, that is so Macchiato. Allegedly. Thank you, Brian. We look forward to more reports, vacation reports. If you have reports from Jessica Macchiato's vacation with Jeffy's on Cations, let us know in the chat. Side Eyes Jess, thanks for the 199. Says Emily is definitely not she's not a donkey person. She's kind and smart. Okay. But you guys have to know that Jessica Macchiato read a book. She read a whole book, you guys. Oh my God. Way to go. I'm proud of her. I mean, I'm going to have to hear her actually like read the book. Because I'm still not convinced she's not illiterate, but I am excited for her. So she's reporting back to that. So we are going to check in and see what's going on over there. And we'll kind of bounce back and forth and have a little fun because they are reporting. Even though everything I'm doing falls under fair use, they're just a trouble. So to start, let's start with their very famous 24 on 24 song, you guys. Only it's the Joleen version of 24 on 24. Have a listen, smash the like. Let's go.
24 on 24 gives me a life, no other way to start the day. 24 on 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. Hard to place out for us because no one wants to fight. Finally, a shoulder love. Fuck you, we'll do it live. It's not only at the top. At least everyone's right here. For us, there's no hard stop. Forever in your ear. Give me life, no other way to start the day. 24 on 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. No, copy me, I know you will. I do it first every time. You should have stayed up, no one cares. Body's gonna shine. I'm just a baby. Your dad loves me more. I say what everyone's thinking. Typical for the heart. 24 on 24 gives me life. Start the day. 24 on 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. We both mother down bad and do it out of please and do it with ease. Number one show in Oakland. Haters listen longer. Everyone say hi to Jim. Let's lock in. It's time to ride. Back forward over everybody. Hey, now. Shell downtown, love for my besties and fuckies.
So there is a lot of this stuff that takes place online. I'm a big proponent of the First Amendment. I can take it, I dish it, I take it. In online world, I can choose not to look at her accounts where she disparages me. She has accounts about my body, my weight, full, just terrible, disgusting accounts about me. But I also can counter that. I talk about it on my show. That's fine. I can choose to block her, which I have online.
She can choose to block her, which she has online. I have to show you guys too. So when, before we start on the Macchiato, when Ray from Dallas was interviewing Ocean for her Valid Truth Journey, where she was just like Oliver Northing it. And if you're old enough to remember Oliver North, she was just like, I don't recall, counsel. Like it wasn't great, Oceans. Hammy, it wasn't great, Hams. All right. I got a couple screen grabs of Hammy because she's still, I mean, even still all this time later, she couldn't find the camera, guys. It's like, Hammy, over here. Hemi, over here, Hemi, over here. You know, and Hemi's just like, hello, Ray, is that you over there? Am I looking at Dallas? Hello, Ray. I think, why did I do that? Why did I make up that lie? Why did I simp so hard? I'm sure it was me. I think I heard it from someone. Did Valerie say it? Probably because someone else said it. I don't know. Not me. Moons is mean. She took all my subbies. Yeah. I might start another channel. Hello, Ray. Is that Ray? Over here? Oh God. What? She was just searching. Hammy, we got Hammy. We got it. We gotta help you find the fucking camera hams. Okay. We gotta. She just, even this one, she looks so worried. Hammy looks so, I was like, Hammy, please. And poor Ray, he's trying to do the interview. He's like, we're over here. And she's like, where? Hello? And you're like, Hammy. She's just like, hey, I don't know. Am I live? Is this the internet? Everyone's mean to me. I'm on Team Silicone now. Yeah, me and Drunken Sal Breasty. We bonded over pop tits, and the Cajun one too. She popped her tit too, and a BBL. Anyways, not guilty. Is that? Will you guys sub to me? Can you help me find a channel? Like, she's just poor Hammy. Hammy is never gonna recover from this. Will Hammy ever even start another channel?
Boom, roasted.
I don't know, because apparently Moonsy took the channel according to Hammy because she was like, "Listen, this wasn't my channel to begin with. I got all the passwords, bitch, and you can't even find the camera." And I do have to side with Dooms on that one. You know, if you don't know where the freaking camera is, maybe you shouldn't have a channel. So I might, I've got it. I'm going to rule Judge Joleen. Hammy's guilty of being too messy and not enough techie. Too messy. No techie. Hammy. Okay. So Hammy, I don't even think Hammy has a channel, you guys. Because she's just like, I don't know. I got to go out and find the subscribers now. I got to go over there. And she just, look at little cute Hammy. Poor little Hamzilla. She's just, look at her. And she looks just so upset. Like, where am I? Who's here? Poor little hams. Poor little hammers. And then some of you wanted a picture of the little Australian. The little mimis. Here's a mimis. This is my first Australian who didn't enjoy me. Is this guy. He's a little guy. Honey, darling. Yes, I looked at Instagram. It sucks. Sucks balls. Hello, I'm here today. I'm from Kurt Miniman. Yes, I got a Kurt Miniman tattoo on my penis. Okay. Yes, I'm currently sitting on my testicles. Okay, with 7-Eleven, aka Kim Jong-7. She's kind of scary. I can smell the Coors Light through the computer. Okay, she keeps sending me pictures of her tits, but they don't look like tits. Okay, I thought they were broken feet. And I was like, why do you send me pictures of your feet that are broken? She goes, those are my tits. And I got really scared. So I've clearly been in hiding, with a black curtain behind me in Australia. Yes. So little Mimi's. So that's little Mimi's. If you guys didn't know who Mimi's is, that's Mimi's. He's a hi there, little guy. Hello, little guy. Hi there, little. Hi there, little. Hi there, little. Are you approachable? Are you approachable, little guy? Are you approachable? And he is up for adoption at the Sydney shelter, if you're looking to take him in to rescue him. He is, they said he's been passed around quite a few homes and still, house training, not great. Pisses on the rug, humps your leg, but likes to snuggle. Okay. And a talker. So if you're lonely, you got, what is a little guy? And they're waiving the adoption fee. Okay. Just free. You just take them. And no backsies. You have to sign a paper that says no backsies, no returnsies. Okay. Keep this one forever. And, you don't want to return an elderly rescue. You always want to keep them so they can live out their last years. in peace. I just, if I was in Australia,
You're still on
I'm not
meth,
that.
Cheryl.
Sorry, if I was in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, where he is, I would adopt him. Yeah. I have a little house in the backyard that he could stay in. You could crawl in there. I got some grass. You can go TTs on. Oh, it's okay. I like this one. Okay. Now, if I had to pick between this was the best, I'm going to say it, and people might get mad at me, but he was the best fill-in host for Jessica Macchiato. It's true. It's true. He was the most professional. Most intriguing. As far as the other rescues go, him and then maybe Maggie I would rescue, but she's have to go through a lot of training too. Potty training she has down, but all the other stuff I'd have to help her with. But I know it's a low bar. You guys are saying low bar, Joleen, but let's be honest. He was the best one. Okay. And a lot of space between the top of his head and the screen, a lot of open space, but that because he's widow, and you can't comment on people's size and when they're widow and they're poachables. So well done, sir. I know you were competing against literal snooze fest piles of dog poo-poo, but you win. Okay. If Val Kilmer could make an award like he did for Jessica Macchiato for the best sack of shit to host Jessica Macchiato's show, I would appreciate that. So there you go, little guy.
You save big money. You save big money when you shop
Mimis. So thank you, Mimis. So Jessica, if you leave again, okay, just get the little guy. Okay, we don't need J, but him next to J7. Oh my god, okay, because like in the morning, like think of it like this: you wake up, you're like, oh god, I'm starting my day. I guess I'm gonna turn on some 24, and you see this little guy, you're like, oh my god. I'll give you one more picture because here he's a widow sweep. Wait, no, it's the same. His eyes were always closed. Every screenshot I have of him, his eyes are closed. Okay, that's okay. But you see him, like it's adorable, right? You're like, oh my god. You wake up, you're like, oh, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. I like this. It's like
Shut up.
something.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
And then next to him, you see this. Oh geez, even putting it over here. Oh my god. I'm like, bring back the widow guy. Bring back the widow guy. Where's the widow guy? I didn't hear him say, granted, I didn't watch their whole episode. I just watched the part where he talked about me and a little bit after. But I'm like, bring back the widow guy. Bring back the Lord of the Wings. And then she's like, bring me back. And we're like, no. Ah! Like, and this picture doesn't even do justice how she wore a dirty hat. Her hat had dog shit on it. She showed up in dirty leopard smoke-filled jammies, okay, and a hat with dog doo-doo. And I tried to get a couple shots to be like, well, let's get something better. Oh my god. She was like, Jake, stay in hiding, Jake. Jake's never coming out to play. Jake says, no, thank you. It's too scary. I don't like it. You're going to have to move Jakey to New Zealand, Australia, South Africa with this little guy. I mean, wouldn't you just rather look at that than this? Oh, as she's screaming, R word! You're an R word, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, oh, glasses on, glasses off. Give me more cigarettes. Oh, and she's been wearing a lot of, I am partial to leopard print. I own a lot of leopard print things myself. But she's like, how do my arms look, Joleen? Great. They look so good. You look gorgeous. I love it. You are a doll, baby. So if you have to pick between this and then I can't even show you Sad Dad's picture. It's too depressing. Or this little guy. Who you picking? Who you picking, guys? Well, you go pick this little guy.
I'm having chest pain.
You go pick this little guy. And again, you can rescue him at the Sydney shelter. 1-800, no backseats. He's freezies. Give him a homesies. All right. That's, oh God. But man, I was like, I cannot believe Farchado let Kim Jong-7 host her freaking show. Just let the little Aussie guy do it. Jesus.
How do you know it wasn't Boner James? How do you know?
I don't know.
Freddie. Well, it's, it's his turn now. That's what I talked. When I talked to him, he said, "No, it's my turn now." And that's just how you have to look at things.
Something absolutely in no way am I jealous of AB. I supported her until what she did Saturday was a bunch of bull. I also am not going to sit here and watch as a bunch of disloyal and work together to be against Just Machado. You can see it from miles ahead, miles apart. Get out of here, Cajun. You're such a flip-flopper. Get out. You've never liked me. Arkansas Bessie has never liked me. She talked a bunch of for the last 2 months about me. She thinks I don't know. I exactly know. Jake told me. She's been putting in Jess's ear to kick me out of the borough for at least 2 months. So f off.
Get out! Why is this? She gets under your skin, the Cajun butterfly lady. I thought she was already gone from here. Cajun is a flip flop. She always goes the opposite way. She just does that to get under your skin. She stands for nothing.
Knew you was a bitch. I'll tell you what.
I see her make the same point. They go on another chat and make the same exact of the opposite of the point.
She's like worse than Val.
Yeah, no way. I mean, really? It's pretty hard. It's a high standard.
Oh boy, guys. Oh boy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare anybody. So sorry. But it was, I mean, you see the difference now. You see what I'm talking about. Like it was a lot. It's like, oh my gosh. And then Sad Dad, some of you said show Sad Dad. Let me see if I have a screenshot of Sad Dad. I didn't know Sad Dad was a baker. Is that why he hates the broken baker so much? Because he's like, Mom, I'm the baker. I'm the only baker. No one else can be the baker. Is that why? So here is, let me show you the three of them on camera together. Just chemistry. He's either a dishwasher or a baker. God bless. And he had his little apron on and he was at work. Sad Dad was. So let me show you guys what he had going on here. And the poor little guy's in the middle. He was in like a fucking sandwich with these two. They were eating him alive. J7 was like, and was like, stop trying to eat the little guy. Okay, so there's Sad Dad. And then the Mimis and Kim Jong-7. And they were, but I didn't know he was a baker. Is he, or is he a dishwasher? Like, what is his thing? And he kept hiding his logo or his tits. Sad Dad did. He's like, I can't show you who I am. Oh, I just felt bad for that little guy because he was trapped. He couldn't get out. The little Mimi's is in the middle. Like they were like, Mimi's in the middle. It was like some kind of ritual thing that she learned on Nick Fuentes' channel or something. She was like, Mimi's in the middle. And then she just, so professional, just chiefing, just smoking cig. She's like, yeah, gotta get my Marlboros on. It's 9 a.m. Eastern. Gotta get my smoke on. Gotta talk about how much I hate drunk and so breasty. She has poop. You got doo-doo on your hat. Kim Jong-7. Come on, Kim Jong. Come on, Kim Jong-7. Come on. Look at poor. I watched this little Mimi's try to escape. He just kept trying to get out. And then I was like, you got to hit end. You got to hit leave. And he was like, oh boy. Oh boy. And these are the people who are the next generation of the Jessica Farchado network.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
These are her students. So again, I ask you, all right. Yeah. Oh, that's the new name. Sad Dishwasher Dad. We got Sad Dishwasher Dad. But I'm just proud he has a job. I mean, so many of these people are just not, judging other people who are trying to work. So I'm just proud of him for having a job. But like Kelly said, yeah, Sad Dishwasher Dad he was unhappy that he had to work. And But really, I mean, who would you pick if you had a choice? Who you wanted to watch? You picked the widow guy. You would pick the widow guy. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. And he's with a widow Keebler. Yeah, he makes you think of cookies and koalas and kangaroos and boomerangs and crikeys. It's all good things. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Sad dishwasher dad. Thank you for your service, for working so hard. I appreciate it. I'll tell you that, because I really do not think Kim Jong-7 does anything but is online all day talking shit. Deanne, thank you for being a member for 5 months. As wish I was you are cool. All Deannes are cool. That's just a rule. Okay. All Deannes are cool.
And
no twit twat for me. Oh, so many people are on the twit twat. I was barely using the twit twat till I started, roasting the Turtleverse, and you guys are all over there. I was ready to just give up on the twit twat. Messy Jessie, thanks for the 2. It says, everyone who tuned in, bless you. I adore you. I have a little bit of audio I'm going to play too later from the spaces as well, because it's Deanne's voice, and I'm obsessed with her. Okay. She's my new best friend. Call me every 5 minutes. All right. You may got Prison Misty, but we got motherfucking Deanne.
You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota.
Yes, we got motherfucking Deanne. She trumps Prison Misty. Okay? Because Deanne's not faking the funk with her acrylics and her shank stories. Okay? Deanne is just existing. She's vibing, as the kids say. Naira Ever After, thank you for the 1999. Says, Jolene, you're my favorite. Thank you for being here for us tonight. Keep enjoying. Yeah, put your gay summer emojis in the chat, you guys, if you haven't already. Put your gay summers. All right, let's check in, I guess, if we have to bring the show down. Up. This is a very talented creator, Jessica Macchiato. You guys, I'll drop her link again. She's up and coming. She's back from Cations. All right, let me put my AirPod in. Now, she played quite a bit of music, all right, in her stream in the beginning. She's got to be pissed that all this bad stuff happens, while she's on Cations. Meanwhile, freaking Val Kilmer is like number 2 in hyped videos, and his video title is like Jessica Macchiato stole or whatever. And it's about the veteran stuff. So, and she really thought her Doughboy or whatever song was killing it. And there's Val Kilmer just slipping into the number 2 hype. He's got like 4 million plus hypes on this video. I hyped it again yesterday. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's some good shit. And people keep hyping it, and you should, if you want to, it's a free country. And then she's got, her Doughboy didn't last for shit. So comes up as soon as you hear the audio. She's got some country songs she made, I think. I don't know. There she is. She's back. Oh my God. Welcome back, Jessica. Welcome back, Jessica. Jessica.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to Bunny After Dark, 24 on 24, Just Macchiato Show, Third Dimension, whatever you want it to be. Welcome to my production, my show.
Woo!
I missed you, my show. I missed you all very, very much. Hi. How? I was just so excited.
Why is she acting like that? Why is she acting like that? Who is this?
What?
No.
Who is this? Has anyone ever seen this lady before? I've never even seen her smile like that. I've never even seen her mouth do that. When her mouth do that? I've never seen the mouth do that. I didn't even know she had molars. How her mouth do that? Has anyone ever seen her mouth do that? Is this one of those things where they swap you out? Like there was just a Paris Hilton video, and they were like, it's not the real Paris Hilton. They all get swapped out. Did she go to Placenta, Florida, and they swapped her out with like the robot AI version? What is it? What is going on? I gotta watch that again. When did her mouth do that? Oh my gosh. I'm a little scared.
I missed you all very, very much. Hi. How?
What? What? Who dat? Is this the twin? Is this her twin? Is this TT's? You got TT's? I don't know if I ever seen this lady before. Okay. All right. Cool story, whoa. Okay.
I was just so excited. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, welcome to my show. I miss you. I missed you all very much. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
I think she's been hanging out with Laura Mathias and Dr. John. She's been abducted by the lizard people. She got the Dr. John lick of the lips. If you know, you know. Watch.
Hi, welcome to my show. I miss you. I missed you all very much.
She did the Dr. John lipping. Oh my God. This is the Lauren Mathias effect. I told you guys this was going to be bad. This was going to be bad. I don't even think I have any of my Dr. John lip licking videos in this one. But if you know, you know. Let's see if I have one over here. She got the lizard tongue. Oh, shit. I think I deleted it. Fuck. We're fucked. You guys, what the hell?
I defy you, stars!
Research showing that revenge is an addictive that it's in many ways, the desire for revenge is more addictive than all the drugs you can imagine that are addictive.
It's about the fact that these people cannot handle vulnerability. It's about the fact that years ago when that person cut me off, she could not handle my vulnerability and my raw emotion, and I'm still pissed. Years later, I'm pissed that somebody cut me off when I was going to answer my question in probably the most vulnerable way I could ever answer a question. Because it was about my son.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, at least she looks happier than he does, but oof. Okay, let's keep going. See, she did it again. There were 2 lickings. Lip lickings, you guys. Oh my God. Lauren, what did you do to her?
I was just so excited. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, welcome to my show. I miss you. I miss you all very much.
That's it. The lizard people got her.
Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
It's that I don't know who that woman is. That woman isn't real. She is not real. That woman is not real. I don't know who that bitch is, but that is not our Jessica Macchiato. She is not real. That is a swap out. What is going on? 2026 is scary times.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you. You may pick up on a little, I'm sick.
Oh, you're sick. Liar. Who took her? Who took her? Who's got her? Is it you, Janet Bino? Did you do this, Janet Bino? Did you do this? Give her back, Bino. He was like, I'm the only father here. Bino, no. No, Bino. Oh, boy.
Sick on my flight home. I was sick.
Isn't that what they said about Jim Carrey, too? There was just a video that came out about him, and they're like, that's not Jim Carrey. He was like, I'm sick.
Before I left. And then I was almost 100% okay, like on day one of the trip, totally fine. And then on the way home, Jeff was sick the day before.
No.
The day before we left, he started sneezing, telltale sign, something's not right. And he was down bad the day we left. The day we left, I started getting it. Yesterday, I was down so bad. Today, I am better, but not like 100%. Hi, I missed you. This feels weird. This feels.
Who the fuck? This is crazy.
Allegedly.
This is. Jessica.
Give me pizza, all the top, pepperoni, extra sauce. Took a trip to Chipotle, hold the queso, extra block.
This is not my macchiato. This is not my macchiato. Give me my macchiato back. I do not know this woman. Who is this? They turned her into a fucking rabbit. This bitch came back from perimenopause, Florida, looking like a whole motherfucking rabbit.
I'm good at what I do.
Alert, alert. They turned her into a bunny. She made a wish with an evil genie. She was like, I ain't love rabbits. It's an imposter.
Very strange. We haven't done this in a very long time. We haven't done a live in a long time. We haven't done it on camera. I mean, I came prepared. We we have work to do. So I don't really know what your plans are for tonight, but I suggest canceling them because we have a ton of things that we need to discuss. We have a ton of things we need to delve into. I have a ton of questions that I feel like only maybe you can answer. And we also have an obligation to put on a tremendous program, not only for all of the people who adore me and love me, but for the people who absolutely hate me. And I know that they're all here tonight. And I do want to say, like, I know it's all in good fun. And thanks for
Is she flirting with us? Now she understands. Imposter macchiato gets like, I know it's all in good fun. Actual rabbit macchiato is like, I know it's all in good fun. Now she gets it. Now she gets it. Oh my God.
Give me pizza, all the top, pepperoni, extra sauce. Took a trip to Chipotle, hold the
sharing
queso,
my
extra
show.
block.
Thanks for
Of
making
course.
fun of it.
Of course. You're welcome. Oh my God. You're so welcome. You are. Oh my God. Stop. Stop. This is the Minnesota way. It's what we do. It's called Minnesota nice, which is really just passive aggression. But you're welcome. Yeah, I did. I shared the link. I think she's flirting with us.
All of those things turn into revenue for me. So
we remember. You told us. You told us all about how I make you a lot of money.
Can I have a large iced white chocolate pistachio made with whole milk? With whole milk. With whole milk. With whole milk. I made so much money last month because of all the hate views. Used to be a time where I couldn't even afford one coffee, let alone fucking two. Thank you for the views, everybody. Not you guys, the haters. Thank you. This second better coffee made with whole milk is brought to you by all of the views that I received from everybody hate watching me last week. I said be quiet. I said be quiet. People make fun of me because I get whole milk. And I do a live stream every day. Some people who don't like me make fun of me that I get whole milk in my latte. I got so many hate views last month. I made a ton of money, so I don't mind paying for it twice. Whores. It's trash, and I don't like it. Hold on, let me taste it. Fuck, injected into my veins. Paid for by Joleen Lunzer. All those fucking views got me feeling a certain way. Got me feeling like I'm not quite a rich bitch, but I definitely got the ability to fucking buy a coffee, taste it, throw it away, and buy another one. God, what a fuck. I love my life. Oh, that whole milk. Oh, so good. So good. I said be quiet.
Okay. You're welcome.
You know, thank you so much for that. I had to do some work and figure out what it's called when somebody told me, so somebody's going to stream my show tonight while I'm live. And all we have to do is wait a little bit. And I don't know.
What?
If I see you now, speak, cause my mouth is full of food, super thick.
Who's that?
You a twig, bitch, kiss my honey, dude.
Who that? Who's she talking about? Who is she talking about? Who would do that? That is fucking rude. Rude.
So Brad Pitt has this allegation.
I think Brad's cute, but
yeah, that's
and
fine.
I think he's a great actor.
That's fine. Yeah,
But I haven't assessed him the way you have.
that's
And I think he's a great actor.
That's fine. Yeah.
But I haven't assessed him the way you have. Assessed him the way you have. Assessed him the way you have.
Rude.
The name of that is called. Somebody in the chat will tell me. But so the first thing is I hear about it. Somebody sends me a message and says,
Kim Jong-7, she was on her live, and she said, Jolene, we know that you want to do commentary on Jessica Live. How my arms look. And Jake, and we're gonna, I'm like, okay, calm down. That woman is gonna stroke out. Can someone tell Kim Jong-7, the smoking, the drinking, the stress, you're gonna stroke out, lady. Okay? And I don't want that for you. Let's be healthy. Why are we screaming so much? Take a deep breathies. Come.
you know, they're going to do a watch party on your show. And
Nope. This is not a party. Nobody's here. Comedy, parody purposes. This is research, investigative journalism into the lizard person that you have become since coming back from Cations. We want to know what Lauren and Dr. John Matthias have done to you, because you are this is very different Jessica than the Jessica that left, than the Jessica that before meeting Lauren Matthias. Allegedly.
His channel. And my first thought was like, ew.
Ew. What is she gonna like fucking fart? Ew. Fucking gross. Grow up, stupid bitch. Ew.
This is a reaction video. It's a reaction. Oh, this is a reaction video. Y'all gonna ever acknowledge the fact that the connection to Joleen Lunzer was f***ing Jimmy? Anybody gonna acknowledge that? Anybody gonna ever talk about that? We're gonna just glance over that. We're gonna glaze over that. Everybody's like, how the f*** did Joleen Lunzer know who Jess Macchiato was? It's Jimmy. That's who. That's how. That's why.
It's not gonna make anyone like you more. It's the behavior is and it's getting shittier. I don't know what the f needs to do. I don't. Like, staying away from me is a great recommendation. I don't know if that's going to happen, nor do I care, but it's a recommendation. It's not, because you can't handle when people hold up a mirror to you, like Joleen, right? All Joleen did was hold up a mirror to you. That's it. Your own words back at. That's what Aiden did in the article that he wrote about you, that you hate, love, cry about, don't hate, whatever. He just held up a mirror.
I don't go on here and use that to win arguments and cry, right? But some people do cry about 6-year-old blog. Oh, it's sad. That article made me want to kill myself 6 years ago. No, it didn't. Shut up. Go eat another fucking bagel and yell into a fucking phone. Nobody's buying that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Next.
I saw one clip of him one time. He kind of was scary. Like, why doesn't he put a shirt on?
Oh, the tank top one?
I don't know. It's just, I see his flesh. It creeps me out.
You cannot use that man's name.
You cannot use that man's name. You cannot use that man's name.
And flesh in the same sentence, TT.
I don't know. It's just, I see his flesh. It creeps me out.
You cannot use that man's name and flesh in the same sentence, TT.
You cannot use that man's name and flesh in the same sentence, TT.
Hello, Fartness, my old friend. I've come to ruin your granny panties again. And everybody can hear you fart. You did it again on live and you farted, sharted. And now Jeffy's has to clean your granny panties. Yes, Jeffy's has got to scrape them clean. Hello, fartness, my old friend. I sharted myself again. And I have no control over my butt. 'Cause the whole milk has taken over and I shit my pants. It's the sound of sharpness. Yes, it's the sound of sharpness.
That's funny.
Fatsa. Look at, she smelled it. Whoever smelled it, Delta. Look at Jessica. Jessica smelt it. That is such a good face. Redondo Beach, thank you for becoming a member. Brian Scott Patterson with another report says, please mark yourself safe. Jessica was last seen in Branson, Missouri at the Silvadala City. She threw a beer at a blacksmith making horseshoes because she thought blacksmith was code for Haitian.
I'm good at what I do.
It's not right. The bigotry is not right. It is not right. Thank you, Brian Scott Patterson, for that on the scene reporting. That B6769, thank you for the 5, says Jimmy's Friday members only, 1 hour, 20 minutes in. The funniest commentary. Okay, I saw that little clip about the crush on the expert. Yes, I have to go check that out. Okay, everyone go check out, or if you're a member of Jimmy's, 1 hour and 20 minutes in. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Rainbow, thank you for the 499, says one time I saw a piece of pizza in the reflection of J7's glass. They're like highlights, hidden pictures, and those things. Can you send me a screenshot? That would be amazing. Thank you so much, Rainbow. You are so appreciated. Denise, thank you so much for becoming a member. Brennan's, thank you so much for gifting 10. We got 10. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership. Thanks to Brennan's Deviated Septum. Messy Jesse with the 5 says, Val, our spaces always make the tubes of the somehow. Why would I expect any different tonight? Jolene, I never listen to spaces. Untruth. I listen to, did I say I never listen to spaces? Because I do anonymously. I creep in. So I creep, yeah, I creep in on a spacer so nobody will know her. I'm not like Jessica Macchiato where I'm like, I want to fight with everybody. I don't want to fight with anybody. I just want to laugh and do funnies and listen to people occasionally scream at each other. I don't want to fight with anybody. Genuine, thanks for the 499, says pennies to request slower chat, pretty please. Yes, I thought I slowed it down, but maybe I need to slow it down a little more. So let me add to the slowage. Hopefully that helps you guys. Messy Jesse, thank you, says not returning to court. Excuses. The YouTubery, thank you. The Florida alligators had one job. Oh God. The Florida alligators. Not that. Dina, thanks for the 20. It says, I hope you sage after these streams, and thanks for the laughs. You're welcome. And I do. Cami, thanks for the 199, says severance or body snatch. Ooh, maybe she is severed. She could have severed. Yeah, that would be. It's the YouTube Jess versus the real life Jess. I think it was body snatch. I think Dr. John and his Lauren Matthias lizard people swapped her out. I think she snatched, and now they got her in some kind of an incubator, like the Matrix. They're like sucking her hateful life force for, you know, demons or something. I don't know. Like it's feeding those in the HE double hockey sticks, you know, down south, if you know what I mean. Brian Scott Patterson, thanks for the 10, says rumor has it Jessica walked into a fun house in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, screamed at a goofy mirror of herself. She then ran full speed at it, knocked herself out. She came out talking like a different lady. That could explain it. That's where Dr. John's doing it. That's crazy. Kelly Cal, thanks for the 199. Said, how did she find out? You just tweeted it. Yeah, I did. Danny, are you okay? Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Kelly Cal says, can you turn the video up, please? Yes, I will do that. I will turn it up. All right.
Right? Like who kind of does that? That's like gross. Like
I think she has a bad mic because you hear a lot of background noise because I don't think she has a mic. She must be just using like her laptop mic. But it's like, girl, use some of these super chats and Venmos to invest in like a nice mic, something nice.
I don't have that behavior in me, not yet. Who knows?
Oh wait, okay. So now she's gonna tell us how much better she is than us.
Thank you so much for that. I had to do some work and figure out what it's called when somebody told me, so somebody's going to stream my show tonight while I'm live, and all they have to do is wait a little bit. And I don't know what the name of that is called. Somebody in the chat will tell me, but
They literally believe everything I say because I just made up the thing that you have to wait a little bit. Shh, don't tell them. Everything I say about TOS, they repeat. They won't even look into it. That's not even a TOS thing. There's nothing that protects me. The only thing that protects me is fair use. That doesn't, that I made that up. That's not even a thing. Every time I do that, and then I hear them repeat it. That's how I know they're lazy. And I do this to you every time. And I'm going to keep doing it. And you guys I did it to Oceans and Moons Over My Hammy. They're so lazy. I just was like, yeah, and if I'm behind, if I'm not in real time, then you can't do it. You can't strike me. No strikesies. Okay? No strikesies. Every time. And you fall for it every time. Why? Why don't you just fucking look it up? Why don't you just read TOS? Aren't you trying to do law and fucking court stuff? Like, look up fair use. There is literally, but however, yes, if I am approximately 32 minutes behind at all times, I'm safe. That or 32 seconds. It has to hit on the 32. If my lips aren't completely glossed, it's a strikeable offense. But if they are freshly glossed, you fucked. Okay? You fucked. Oh my God. Every time I say something, I hear these idiots repeat it, and it's so funny. I love it.
So somebody's going to stream my show tonight while I'm live, and all they have to do is wait a little bit. And I don't know what the name of that is called. Somebody in the chat will tell me, but
sniping.
So the first thing is I hear about it. Somebody sends me a message and says, they're going to do a watch party on your show on someone else's channel. And my first thought was like, ew, right? Like who kind of does it? That's like gross. Like I don't have that behavior in me.
No.
Not yet. Who knows what'll happen in my life. But I was like, ew. And then I guess this is a thing. It's like for gamers too. It's called like sniping, stream sniping. Streamers like have this issue. So people can like stream them so they can watch it. I'm not a gamer, so I don't really know. So I learned a little bit about that. And like, I was discussing it with my team, and I have a team, and I know that some people are weirded out by that, but like if you don't have a team behind the scenes, I suggest you get one. Life is so much better when you have people who are like all like putting in their thoughts and ideas into one spot, and also like it helps like bounce thoughts, and you know what I mean. I'll talk about that later. It's on here.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
You don't have a team. You have simpies. You got simpies. You got monies. Moon's like, it's me now. Hand me gone. Into me. Into me. Into me. And Poison Misty. Into me. I love her. I love her. Oh my gosh. And your team, look at how well they do for you. Girl, I wouldn't brag about that team. Okay.
And long time. And so the first thought was like, go private, do a members only. And I promise you, the first thing I said was like, I'm never doing that. Like I don't do members only.
Never,
I
ever.
hate doing it for the besties who don't, buy memberships. They can't afford it. Even if we dropped it down to 99 cents, it didn't feel right. And so then I was just kind of like,
too much work and she doesn't know how. It's too much work and she doesn't know how, you guys.
Let them do it. Like if that's like, that's what people want to do, then let them do it.
Let them do it, beast.
Enjoy it. Share it. Make fun of it. Hi. So I very much have missed doing this. I've very much missed. There's a big thing that goes on.
Bored now. Oh boy.
Have like a lot of people on the internet like going at you.
You guys, I'm doing this for you, but this is very boring. I'm already very bored. Is anyone else bored? I'm bored. I'm telling you, the spaces today, way better. Way better.
All the time. It gets in your head. And I think I haven't been doing this long.
So whoever had their money on, she's gonna jump right back into victim mode. You win. Congratulations.
It's actually been 1 year since I started my channel.
Mazel.
And I haven't been at it a long time, and I have no experience with it. But I will say that the hardest part about everything is the hate and how you navigate through, you know,
I think you're great. I think you are fantastic. No hate here.
it coming from so many different directions all at once. And the cure to that, which I failed to recognize, was to just come into the space where people are that like me. So there's enough of people here that enjoy the show and enjoy my content. And I felt like a little bit of shame. Like I was letting like the people who don't like me take over like my thought process. And I was like, yeah, nobody likes me. And I was forgetting.
This is a rerun. She already said this like a month ago when she pretended like, I'm okay. I love this. This is so great. I'm so ready for this. Wait till I come back at you. This is a rerun. We're getting another rerun. It's the same old song, but with a different shirt on since you've been gone. It's the same old song, but with a different shirt and your granny pennies. Oh, okay. All right, you guys. All right. Let's check in and see where she's at over there. Let's see if she's still going. If she's still going, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, she's still going. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, good for her. She's still going. Oh God. All right. Maybe we can play. Okay, I'm gonna play her, but I'm gonna play some of the Spaces audio. Okay. Because she's not going to get anything good right now. She's going to like show us pictures of her vacation and say how she's a victim. So we'll mute her, but we'll play her, right? And then we'll listen to some of the audio I grabbed from Messy Jessie and Valerie's Spaces today. Okay, let's see if it lines up at all.
There's something called listen. Yeah. There's something called energy, and everything you put out is always coming back around. Listen, you can call me negative all you want. I don't care what you say, but this is the truth, right? Everything you put out, well, that's your opinion. Yeah. Everything you put out is always coming back around. So what's happening to her, and what's happened to her over the last few months is a direct result of her. Not anybody else. Remember that.
Nonetheless, whether she deserves it or not, which I don't think she deserved it to that degree. I think she definitely had.
So everybody else deserved it, but not her?
I said, don't.
So she's allowed to attack people. She's allowed to attack people, exploit people, and she doesn't deserve what comes back to her?
I think that she deserves to have a moment of reflection on her words, her actions, and the shit that has come her way as a result.
What does that mean? A moment of reflection. What does that mean?
It means to stop and think about all of this landed on her. How things have.
Does she deserve what's coming? Does she deserve what happened to her? Yes, 100%.
No,
look at the shit she puts out every single day. Look at the stuff she puts out every single day.
So this is the Spaces today that Messy Jessie and Val had regarding Jessica Macchiato, and she had one simp in there who was sticking up for her, who spent her whole afternoon trying to make excuses for Jessica Macchiato. Bless her heart. But she was there was definitely pushback, and then our Queen Deanne came in and shut it all down. So that's what we're listening to while watching Jessica Macchiato talk about she's a victim. She's like, I'm a victim, and I got presents and Jeffy's, and we got to stay at this place for free because one of the besties felt bad for me, and I read a book, and I can read, and it was great, and I'm not that smart, but I am smart. I'm super smart. I'm not a good streamer, but I'm the best streamer, and I've been bullied, but I'm also a bully, but then I'm not a bully, and everyone else's fault, and look at my hair, and I'm the most beautiful, and everyone's jealous of me, and Jolene has mental rentals, and blah blah blah, seashells.
I thought it was way too aggressive in my opinion.
Blown up, really?
Yeah.
Way too aggressive. I think it wasn't aggressive enough. I think people should have went harder.
Sexual deviant.
I think people should go harder.
I have no doubt.
She called a man a fucking.
She deserved it.
No, she called a man a sexual fucking deviant. No,
people have not gone hard enough to
get into that.
No,
and I can't wait to see what's happening to her.
Fuck off.
She deserves it.
No,
100%. She deserves it.
All right, just keep that energy. Equally,
I will keep it. I will keep it.
For the other
I will keep it. I will keep it. She deserves it.
Make sure you do.
And it's great to watch.
Yep.
That's all I can
Make sure
say.
you do. Because I feel like it's all on her. But when the other creators do and say shit of the same category,
why are you comparing her to anybody else? Why are you not just She should be responsible for whatever she's doing.
No, I'm talking about the
back to her.
energy
She
that
should be
everybody
stop
else is
stop
bringing to
comparing.
her.
Stop comparing her to other
Who are
people.
doing the same shit.
Why who are you comparing her to? Like, who are these people that you're comparing her to?
I'm just saying in general.
Who are the other creators that you're comparing her to?
I'm
I'd
speaking
like
in
to know that
general.
too.
So.
No. You're speaking. No, don't.
I mean,
that's
Val and I
are
are
Who are you speaking about?
I'm taking the
who are
cop
you
out
talking
then. I'm saying in general. Yeah.
No, don't be scary if you're going to say something.
Name 'em.
Stand on what you're saying.
Name 'em.
People that you
That's
compare.
right.
I just told you to fuck off for my whole chest. Come on.
I'm going to call anybody out specific without a very
All right,
specific
you're
example
lame.
because
All right,
I don't.
I'm muting myself. Go ahead.
Because I don't want to. I just don't want to start that shit. I just don't.
We had a Jeffy's sighting. Okay, so here she's like, I'm going to give you a tour. Here's where me and Jeffy stayed for free. We paid him with farts. It's at a casino. Okay, I was playing the Buffalo. See how no one's in Florida in August? But we got the tickets for 60 cents because nobody wants to be in Florida where it's very humid and your ass will get really swampy. Okay? But this is for us. Okay, look at that's the ocean. I don't know. There's Jeff. That's my husband. Oh my God, I love him. Jeffy says, you better put any basketballs in the ocean. You dumb bitch. I don't want to talk about the Haitians. This is where me and Jeffy fought about the Haitians. Okay? This is where we did it. Okay? And this is where I'm going to say we had intercourses. Jeffy said, leave me alone, and I ran out of cigarettes. I want some cigarettes. So there's Jeffy. She's very mad. Jeffy he had the best time on Cations with me. I was like, Jeffy, approachables? Are you approachables? He was like, I'm not approachable. Not. Like, Jeffy's got a tum-tummy because I went kind of sick, and Jeffy's went kind of sick. He was approachables, and he couldn't poop. And when Jeffy's goes on Cations, he gets backed up. You know how sometimes, your body has like a circadian, saran wrap rhythm. And it's like, oh, we're on the run from predators. So hold your poop. And so Jeffy's butthole thought we were on the run from predators. It was approachables. So he couldn't go poo-poos. So Jeffy was like, I can't poop. And I was like, come on, Jeffy, you want to tickle my back? He's like, no, I want to take a dump. And he couldn't jump. So we sat out there staring at the ocean, praying for poopies. And then by the last day, Jeffy's had explosive diarrhea. And we cheered, and I wiped him with dude wipes. Because he's not gay! Yeah. And, so Jeffy's was finally able to go, and it was great. And then he let me talk about my love/hate for the Haitians on the way home. Oh, Jeffy's. Oh, Jeff, look at, oh, God, he is just in such a good mood. He's like, I can't believe this is my life. It's my life. It's now or never. What can I poop today? Why is my wife ruining my life? It's my life. I just want to play my guitar. Learn all the Sublime songs. Oh, yeah. I just want someone like Drunk and Saw Breasty. Yeah. I just want a pair of silicone tots in my face. Yeah. Fudge. Hot as balls out here. Hate it. Jeffy's is having a great time. No, I'm not. I can't poop. I'm not even going to. Look at our big balcony. Stupid. I'm not even going to stand over there. It's too much balcony. Why do we need all this balcony? We don't. Well, Jeffy, it's just a case. Shut up, Jeffy. No, you shut up. I'm streaming. Okay, I have to pretend we like each other. Anyways, Jeffy's is having so much fun. No, I'm not. Okay, so there's Jeffy's isn't going to go over there because he said there's too much balcony. And there are some buildings, and there's a bunch of places where people are not because it's too hot. And there is the ocean. Okay, now we're at the bar. Jeffy's happy. Jeffy's. It's right to pick Jeff up every night. I would drop him off. Jeffy approachable? Just like this. It's my life. I'm gonna chug a beer. Why is Jessica here? I just want occasion on my own. It's my life. She keeps following me. Why did I get married? I just want to drink this Bud Light in peace, 'cause it's my life. Wait till she finds out I'm for trans rights. She's gonna really hate me, but that's why I'm drinking Bud Light. It's my life. So Jeffy is having beer, and he's just enjoying your portables. Jeffy's your portables. He's really portable. He's very happy. Very happy. So get away from Jeff. So Jeffy's wanted to be naked. There. Yeah, he did. He was naked. It's like, Jeffy's, you gotta put your shirt on, Jeffy's. And Jeffy's like, no, nipples out. Nipples out for the boys. I said, nipples out for the boys. I said, nips out for the boys. I said, nips out for the boys. Jeffy had his nips out, and we got kicked out. And then he chugged more beer. Okay, and then we put a little top on him. He's wearing a top. Now he's starting to get happy because he's feeling the booze. And then he drank right from the ketchup bottle. It was so funny.
Huh?
Are you approachables? You approachables, Jeffy? Okay, and then here is the bathtub. Oh, back to Jeffy's. Okay, here's the pool that I wore my bikini in. You guys, it's not a maternity bikini. Yes, it is. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up. Get a job. I have one. Okay. Anyways, Jeffy's was getting a boner in my bikini. So there's, same as last time. Oh, yeah. Oh, and then up again. This is like if The Walking Dead happened in Florida, because no one's there because it's August and it's stupid to be there. There's a water tower. I don't think they should have water towers because I heard there are Haitians. They're drinking from that water tower. Jeffy's like, shut up. I'm trying to poop. So then Jeffy stopped me from denying the Haitians water, and that wasn't fun, but that's such is life. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. We got Jeffy's. Then Jeffy walked around in his underpants. He was wearing his jumbo pants. I can't. Why did you do this to Jeffy's?
Now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
Jeffy's like, don't film me in my large to the knee boxers. Or maybe they're his b-ball shorts. There's my b-ball. I'm going to go play some basketball. Go challenge some people. This is the bed I laid alone in as Jeffy fell asleep face down on the floor in the bathroom trying to poop. And yeah, so that's that. But as you can see, he's having a great time. He had a Snuggie the whole trip, and I tried to pull it out. I said, Jeffy's, come here. Are you approachables? You got a Snuggie. They got a little Snuggie. And he was like, leave me alone. It's my butt. If I have a Snuggie, I can keep this fucking Snuggie. You can't touch me without my consent. It's my butt. I like it up my butt. It feels like a man thong. It's totally not gay, sama. It's my Snuggie. So Jeffy's wouldn't let me pull the Snuggies on. I was like, Jeffy, it's getting really up there. And he was like, feels good. It's helping stimulate the anus for the poo-poosh. So that was nice. We're having a great time, guys. Look at Jeffy's. There's Jeffy's away from me again. He actually, there's a lock from the outside. So he locked me out of the patio. And he said, you're in the room. And then I'm staying out here. Don't come out here. And I was like, I'll find you. And he was like, you better not. You better not. And then the last day, like I said, Jeffy was able to go poop, and he actually pooped on the patio. So we call him Poopy Patio Jeffy's. And Jeffy's like, man, my Snuggie are going to be outside on the patio. Leave me alone. Give it a yawn. No, Jessica. So he wasn't approachables here. He locked me out. And then I sat alone with a menu. I just was staring at food menus and reading them. That's the book I read. It was different restaurant menus where I ordered food and ate alone. As you can see, Jeffy's here, but he's not. That's actually my arm. I reached it over to look as though Jeffy was with me, but these are both my breakfasts. And I was really upset. I complained. I said, do you got Asiago bagels? Do you guys got whole milk pistachio? White chocolate? And they didn't. They had dark chocolate, which I found very, very offensive. Okay. And I complained. But I'm so excited to be here with you guys to show you. I ate it out of Bacon's. Yep. And there we are driving again. Okay, there's the bathroom. Okay. Bar again. Okay. Don't know how to work this. Jeffy's butt again. I guess I rewound it because I want you guys to see the same thing over and over. Okay. Oh, that is part of Jeffy's bowel movements. Okay, we gave him one of those things where you put the water up the butt, and that's what came out right away. What's that called? An enema, guys? Jeffy, don't tell them about my enema. Jeffy's, be approachables. Come on, Jeffy's. It's going to make us money. So Jeffy did an enema, and that's the result of the enema. Okay, it was really great. There's me in my bikini again, and Jeffy's nowhere to be found. Okay, there's a bathtub. Same pictures over and over. Okay, that's a chair. I was not allowed to sit on the chairs. You had to pay extra, and so I stood around the chairs. This isn't even our resort. We stayed in the car. The picture I'm showing you is a tour we took. It was a stop telling them the truth. Okay, sorry. It was a timeshare. Jeffy's got a little too comfortable in the timeshare meeting. Okay. So as you can see, it's a pool, and there's chairs around the pool. And if you pay to stay in the nice place, you can be at the pool. So we did it. But I am showing you this picture of chairs I didn't sit on. I had to keep a distance, like I had the COVID-19. I had the best time. Okay. Jeffy's was having so much fun. He was screaming at somebody. Okay. And there's me. I decided, you know what? If you can't beat him, join him, Jessica. Jeffy's approachable. So Jeffy's like, try getting drunk. It helps. And so I said, okay. So then I got up and feeling like pina colada because I love cream. Everything clam. I just went to the bar and I said, hello, my name is Jessica Macchiato. I'm a famous YouTuber. Do you have a drink with extra cream? And so they poured whole milk down my throat. And then I said, I'll have a whole milk pina colada, all white, please. And then we wore our Confederate flag bathing suits at the pool. It was so fun showing our patriotism for the losers in the South. Okay. And then, these are pillows that I stole, allegedly, and are now on my couch. And also that ship. We put it in Jeffy's jumbo shorts. And more pillows I stole. And here's a casino we went to. It's a sign for it. There's a pirate I dry humped after 4 pina coladas. I was like, Jeffy, do this to me. And he was like, no. So I was like,
Girl, sturdy as hell. Speak 3 languages and I heard you read.
So I might be pregnant by him. Okay. That is a wall. And it said peg leg. So it made me think of Jimmy. And I miss my friendship with Jimmy. And everyone's a bitch for ruining my friendship with Jimmy. I miss Jimmy. And Jeffy was like, shut up about the gay guy. And I was like, but he's alone. So that was fun. So I stared at this wall while Jeffy got in a fight with himself and his decisions. There we are, looking, somewhat happy. We had a couple drinks in us. That was fun. Okay, now back to another bar. Oh, look at this. It's a bunny. 24 on 24. Rabbit bunnies. Bunnies. It reminded me of Prison Misty because it looks like it has shanks for its antlers. Okay, it was really cute. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was nice. Said Jeffy approachables? And then I just was like, Jeffy would take this picture of me. And he was like, what do I look like, a fucking photographer? I didn't get married to take pictures of you. And I was like, you better shut your fucking mouth. And they kicked us out of the bar after this. We got into a domestic, allegedly. Okay, and those are some of the teeth that fell out of my mouth while we were there. I haven't had good dental in a while. So, unfortunately, I had to go straight to the dentist. It's going to cost me a lot. So, bunnies, get your money ready. More things I stole. All right. As you can see, that's a bicuspid. That's a molar. That's a transformer molar. That is one of those ones you have to get taken out when you're older. Okay. These 2 lamps, you should see them now in my house. Oh my God, they look so good. You guys, they look so good. I was like, Georgia, I called Georgia. I was like, Georgia, clear a spot on the mantle. I got 2 lamps incoming. And Jeffy's was like, shut up. I'm thinking about pooping. I was like, Jeffy's, come on. It's Florida. We're the only ones here. Okay. And then I threw up. Jeffy's ate it. Ugh, inappropriate. Why would you say that? Don't tell him about the barf. Jeffy's is like a dog. You know, he like follows me around, occasionally humps my leg. And then if I get sick, he cleans it up. He was very hungry that day. So thank you, Jeffy's. Okay. He thought maybe that would help him go poo-poos. It didn't. But we're a very close couple. It's very normal for couples to do that. That's definitely vomit. And I'm very proud of that vomit. So if anyone judges that vomit, you're bullying me, you're cyberbullying me, and I will report you. Okay. I will take my polka dot shirt right to the YouTube offices and I will report you. Okay. There is another area that we broke into for the resort we weren't at because we were staying in our Mazda. There is another couple's drinks that we stole when they went to the bathroom. They said, excuse me. And I said, yes. And they said, can you watch our drinks so we go potty? And then I said, Jeffy's get over here. And he's like, what? I don't want to sit by you. And I said, I got free drinks. And he was like, okay. And then we came over and we drank their drinks and we spit on their chairs and then we ran out. It was so fun. Okay. And then we went to another table and we ate their food. I think this is a dirty rag, but either way we ate it. I think they were still cleaning the table. And I was like, it kind of looks edible. And I ate it. Okay. And then there was an elderly woman I pushed down the stairs and because I heard she had an espresso martini at her table. And I was like, oh my God, yes. Okay.
Bored now.
There's a little tree I stole. Okay. There's us driving in our mobile hotel. That is fruit. Have you guys ever tried fruit? Of course I've tried fruit. Shut up, Jeffy's. I got gas. I approachable. So I got some fruit. Okay. It was so good. If you've never had fruit before, try it just once in your life. Try it. It's like mangoes, avocados, or something. I don't know. But oh my God. I was like, I had so much good thoughts after this one. I said, I'll take all of them. So when the guy turned around to go in the back to see if he had more, Jeffy's robbed the case and we ran out and we shoved it up Jesse's butt or Jeffy, whatever his name is. And then this is the lady before we robbed her. She really liked us. Now I don't know. Not so much, maybe. Probably not. She's probably kind of upset, which is okay. It's okay. It happens. You know, I like to take a souvenir. I love a souvenir. Jeffy's approachable? No! Okay. So I was talking to this lady for too long. Jeffy's got very mad and jealous and punched a window. So then we went to the ER. But yes, definitely visit the Sugar Beach where you can steal people's food. That was a drink for a woman named Linda. And they said, are you Linda? I said, I am now. And I took the drink. Okay. There's the beach again where no one is at. There is a taco salad. I don't believe in the Mexican foods. Okay. I'll be honest with you. Okay. But it wasn't Haitian, so I ate it. And I'll tell you, those Mexicans, they can cook, I guess. They got to stay out of my country, but they can cook, allegedly. All right, there's the pool we snuck into. That is a tiny little fan that I brought because Jeffy gets sweaty balls. So I have to fan his balls with that tiny fan. He loves it. Makes him purr. And this is where we got tested for crabs. We were both positive. That is inappropriate, you guys. But yeah, we, unfortunately, Jeffy said it was a toilet seat. And I Googled it. I asked ChatGPT, I said, can you get crabs from a toilet seat? I think my husband's lying to me. Sure enough, he's lying. So that kind of put a damper in the Cations getting the crabs because they're painful. So I'm not feeling my best, but I'm still going live to tell you guys about Cations. But we definitely got venereal diseases. But that's what they say. You know what happens in Florida stays in Ron DeSantis's pants. I don't know. We don't know the exact thing.
I'm having chest pain.
But the crabs came home with us. Okay. And they're going to be here for a while. There is a giant sugar drink. I said, do you have anything with sugar? I have crabs. And they said, we can give you the crab drink. They said it was going to get rid of my crabs. It didn't. It made me itchier, which is fine. Whatever. You know, I don't judge. Okay, this was great. Jeffy's thought he was going to go poo-poos. Okay, so we had to find a restaurant, and there was a couple there that had this sushi, and I said, "Look over there," and I did that thing, and I just gobbled it up with one in my gullet, and I ate all of the sushis, and then I ran away. And that was fun, but Jeffy's wasn't able to go potty yet, but it was delicious. You know, sushi is so tasty when you don't pay for it. Okay. Then there's me and Jeffy's. I said, you have to take a picture with me. He said, no, stay away from me. You stink. And I was like, it's my natural odor. He's like, I hate your pheromones. You gave me crabs. And I said, no, you gave me crabs. And then I offered him a Bud Light. So he was able to take a picture with me. Okay. There is the gentleman who tested us for crabs. Very nice. He did like a little tutorial of how to get the crabs out. And it was, there were children there. I thought that was a little inappropriate. Then we went to see our favorite band, the Bamboo Wills. Okay. Because we were itchy and they have these great seats that have like a little, they're kind of like serrated. I don't know how to say it. Like Wicca. They had Wicca seats. So it's good for itching the crabs, you guys. All right. Okay. Now we're going to take a little break and read some of the super chats since I'm back. Jessica Macchiato is back. So Jeffy was drunk. And Jeffy says I could show and tell about our crabs as long as you guys pay me. Okay. So, oh my God. Thank you, the YouTubery. I love the $2. Thank you so much. Says Snuffleupagus Moons was a snore. Oh, she's a snore. She's a snore whore. Yes, it's me, Miss Lee. Thank you for the $1.99. Oh my God. Jeffy's is going to use that for some Metamucil. Can you balance the volume out, please, Jolene? I can't. It's her problem. It's not my problem. Or is it my, I don't think it's mine. Let me know if it's mine. Rosalind, thanks for the $9.99, even though you've been talking shit about me, Jessica Macchiato. X DMs and happy Sunday. Okay, I'll check my DMs. Brian Scott Patterson, thanks for the 10. Says, mark yourself safe. Jessica was kicked out of a Long John Silver's in Lockjaw, Kentucky. Not Lockjaw. Oh my God, Jeffy hates when I get Lockjaw. She said she fried cod. She said her fried cod didn't have enough tartar sauce. And I did not. She threw it at a 97-year-old door smile. I did do that. I knocked out. But she was Haitian. All right. Thank you so much, Callie Katz, for being a member for a month. Don't forget to renew your subscription, your membership. She needed 2 umbrellas to cover her body per her. She wanted to protect herself from the sun. Brenna's Deviated Septum, thanks for the 10. Says, everyone who worked at the hotel, bartender, and every restaurant worker who served her was told that she was a contact. Oh, yes. I told everybody. I said, hello, I have a channel. It's very poppin'. A lot of people hate me because I love whole milk. All right. And I am a very staunch Republican, even though I don't really know what I'm talking about when I talk about politics, but I am, and I'm also not. So there. Brian Scott Patterson, thanks for the 10. Says Jessica was not in Pensacola. Oh my God, she wasn't. She was allegedly in Tacoma, California, at the Center for Women Who Can't Cook pot roast. Oh my God. Don't tell her my secrets. Jeffy got really mad. My pot roast has went down the hill since I've been playing a victim on YouTube. She learned many things, including how to do a French braid and make doilies. Allegedly, you guys, that's true. Let's check JoJo chats. Thank you so much. You guys are just damn sweeties. Wipe the damn seedies. Oh my God. Her stream is better than I thought. It's actually pretty entertaining. Okay. This is pretty, I didn't think she was going to share this much with us about her vacations. I didn't think she was going to get this like in depth with it, but I really appreciate her sharing so much. Oh my God, you guys are so generous. Thank you so much for the JoJo chats. We got a JoJo chat coming from Valerie. Thank you, Valerie. Says, you made my day, Jolene. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. You are killing it on that Spaces. Thank you. I'm going to spend that at Menards. Okay. Thank you so much for make sure it's okay to read. Okay. Thank you, Shauna, for hitting me up on the Venmo with the JoJo chat. Says my total at the thrift the other day was $24.24. Oh my God.
Allegedly.
Scary. And I had that stupid song stuck in my head the rest of the day. JK, it's kind of a banger, especially the meow, 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 meow parts. I love it. Love you for always being approachables. Thank you, Shauna. I love the picture of your doggy. Your doggy's so cute. We love him. Pamela, thank you so much for the JoJo chat. Says tips are well deserved to keep us laughing. Thank you, Pamela. And we got another JoJo chat here from shout out to Beth for the JoJo chat. Says for the tip jar. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate you. Let's see. Judy, thank you, Judy, for the JoJo chat. Says you keep us from having to give hate views, but obviously we're all going to go watch Jessica Macchiato's channel because it's so good. Her video is so good. We're going to give it another watch over there. Give her all the views. All right. But thank you so much. Catherine, thank you so much for the JoJo chat. Says, how long do we think she's going to crash out again? I think she's going to need some money. You know, she went on Cations for a while and Moons was not getting the views. So, you know, unless she had another bunny, she lost Drunken Saw Breasty, allegedly, who's a big donor. Kim Jong-7 is broke as a joke. She is so broke. She filed chapter 11, 12, 13, and 14 bankruptcy. So she has nothing to her name but an empty case of course. All right. And a bad attitude. So I think there's going to be some crashing out going on. Cassie, thank you for the JoJo chat. Says, you are so appreciated and probably have no idea the positive impact you have on people just being you. Your humor and insight when you do get serious is a light that is needed, Cassie, in a world that can be dark at times. Thank you, Cassie. That's so sweet of you. It's like poetry, Cassie. I feel like I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of that kindness. And Cassie with another JoJo chat. Thank you. Cassie says, have you seen Jimmy's hilarious clapback compilation video about Julie Carpenter he did back in the day? I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. I'd love to see you live react to it, but either way, please watch it. He would make you so proud. It gets more unhinged and funny. Okay. I definitely want to check that out. The redhead Julie Carpenter. And then shout out to Jan. Jan, thank you so much for the JoJo chat. Says the BB Angela blowing up recap. Thank you. Yeah, we did a recap last night of everything going on the BB live feeds. It was super fun if you guys missed it. I turned this on when I was going to take a nap and I was laughing so hard I had to get up. Thank you for being so hardworking for your fans. Thanks, Jan. Yes, BB is like getting real good again. And I was so excited for that because it was getting a little boring. But that happens every season. All right, let me check the JoJo chats on the Cash App. Shout out to Dr. Batty's here. Hello, Dr. Batty. Thank you so much for the JoJo chat. Says, thanks for laughs and making bullies uncomfortable. That's what we do over here. Thank you, Dr. Batty, a little sweetie. And we will make sure I didn't miss anything on that PayPal. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you and your kind words. Not worthy, not worthy. Okay, is this from today? Yes, it is. All right. PayPal JoJo chat. Shout out to Tony. Thank you, Tony. Tony says, you're the best. You are too, Tony. And then Jennifer, thank you for the JoJo chat. Jennifer says, whole milk Coors Light simp sad dad. That's a long name for the saddest of the daddists. All right, so let's get back to Brad Pitt. So okay, so she's like, look at my trip. Then she got some membies. All right, so but I thought her trip recap was really entertaining. What did you guys think? Well done, Jessica. Well done. Well done. Good job. The Olap's here. We love the Olap. Her top looks like Nurse Kim got it at Lane Bryant. Well, Olap. Who doesn't love Lane Bryant, you know, and polka dots? I honestly, literally might go put on my polka dot pants so I can match with Jessica Macchiato. Because she said, me and Joleen, we are just alike. We are just alike. All right.
ST dropping already made me feel like we're not moving forward.
Oh my God. We're at the good parts. We're at the good part. She's going to talk about SPF 30 dropping out. All right. Thank God. Thank God for small favors. Thank God for maternity bikinis.
Praise from Aiden than me? Sure. So that's fine.
A little bit. Let me know if it's loud enough for you.
Sabotage what I do. That could be part of it as well.
Oh, goodness. She was really... I feel like I have some reverb because I'm trying to turn it up. Super loud, but I don't want it to be too loud. Okay. All right, Macchiato. Victim mode in full effect.
Excited I was for it.
Rex in effect. Okay. She's got her notes.
In the chat. Good evening.
Oh.
He's on my...
Yeah, how I was telling you guys that Turtle Dove sips he barely opens his mouth to the straw. He's like, you know, he's like, 2K. Just really. But Jessica Macchiato, she deep throats it. This is what we want you to do, Turtle Dove.
One of the Besties messaged me and said that LTL is in the chat. Good evening.
This is what you need to do. Turtle Dove. We've been waiting for Turtle Dove to drink his straw like this. Do it for Gay Summers. Do it for Pride. Do it for everybody. Do it for all the gays that Jessica Macchiato has made cry and told that they were lonely and gay. Okay? Do it. Do it now. Solidarity. This is... Whew. Jessica Macchiato might be in a relationship with that straw. That's like 5th base. Okay? That's 5th base. Holy macaronis there, lady. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All righty. LTL in the chat. It's good. That nice little guy. I don't know that man. So I don't know. That man is not real. That woman is not real.
He's on my list. That LTL is in the chat. Good evening. He's on my list.
Oh,
Besties messaged me and said that LTL's in the chat. Good evening. He's on my list.
He's on my list. Oh my God. How long is this live going to be? Jesus Christ.
All right. Oh, this is when I was in the hospital. So, you know, like they print out all those papers.
Oh my God. Now we're doing a sympathy bag, a sympathy grift for a hospital stay. We're not paying because you got the crabs. That's your own fault. God bless. Okay, everybody get tested, but we're not paying for your crabs.
All right. Let's go. Okay, so we talked about Cations. Done. Okay. So let's go over last week. So when I went away in March, I didn't do any shows. I would briefly go on in the morning from Cations, and I would do a little bit here and there. And I don't know anything about YouTube at that time. Certainly nothing like I know right now, which still isn't a lot. But it completely changed a ton of things on my YouTube. It fell out of people's algorithms. I lost some of the dollar that they pay me per every 1,000 advertisers. And so I was like, we should never shut it down for a week. I Googled it, and I remember reading like YouTube recognizes when you're gone, and like it's not good for your channel to like have shows every day and then to have like a big span of time. And so I had thought about doing like a whole week of guest hosts. So we start off with like organically, we're on a show, we're talking about it, and we're like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, whatever. James Jackson's like, yeah, I'll do it. People are throwing out names, and it's sad because I'm slightly embarrassed at how like excited I was for it. And, you know,
is she going to cry?
A lot of people will say like, I deserve it. And maybe that's true. That thought comes into my mind.
Well, I mean, I would say the people who canceled who you were mean to previously in the past. Yeah, probably wouldn't ask someone to or guest host my channel if I had them blocked. Like you had Etsy, SBSD, SPF 30. It's probably not a good look.
Obviously. But then there's the other thought of like, you know, there are people out there that are very willing to sabotage what I do. That could be part of it as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But it started off with like James Jackson said that he didn't want to do it. And I didn't hear that directly from him. I heard it from someone else. And so I started to kind of get a little sad, and I was like, okay. And then Esty put up this very long post, right, about like not wanting to do it, how I didn't treat her well and all the shit like that. And, you know, right in the comment section is like Aiden comment, you know, cheering her on, like way to go about it, whatever. Listen, I chose to reach out to her because of the chat. So if I had a list of who I would want to host my show for me, it would not have included her. But I listened to the chat. I watched the chat, and these are who people suggested, and that name came up frequently. And so I asked her, and she said yes. And then either someone messaged her or she was reading comments, and then she had this complete change of whatever. Do you want me to believe that she changed independently on her own? I don't believe it at all. I believe that Aiden got to her and he kind of like got in her ear. And, you know, would you rather get
It's Turtle Dove's fault. She's like, I don't believe that anyone would not want to do my show, especially someone who I was mean to and also someone who I have blocked on social media. I believe that it is Turtle Dove's fault.
praise from Aiden than me? Sure. So that's fine. He hates you. He talks shit about you all the time to me.
Well, I guess we're back.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Guess we're back, baby. Okay, it's I thought we were gonna see a whole new Jess. New lizard happy Jess was here, and now she left, and she's back to being mean, cause Jessie's going to blame Turtle Dove instead of herself. Okay, Jessie big mad.
And he doesn't like you. So do what you want. But SD dropping already made me feel like we're not moving forward with this. When I started to see that, I said, we can't have Jack and George's dad on here. They're going to destroy him. And, you know, I kind of was like talking to him about it, and he was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And I was like, I know you say that, but I think you probably will care later. And so I told him no, and he was fine with it. But I just, it's not like everything was great here. And so I think he would have probably caught a lot from people. And so I just thought it wasn't right. So then, and the Pat Ford had messaged me and he said, I think I've got a scheduling issue. I didn't really think about it. And I was like, it's okay, because SD's not doing it anyway. I'm just scrapping the whole thing. So I went back to the girls and I said, listen, I'm going to scrap it. It's not an issue for me. I don't really care.
She doesn't care. You didn't hurt her feelings. You didn't win. You'll never win. You're all stupid. Horrible.
Moon's made a case for it, and she's like, you know, if you, and I think she was like trying to not overstep, but she was like, I really want to do it. I really want to run it.
Oh God.
I'll handle it all. Let me do it. I'm off for the week. Just let me do it. And
Moons,
I was like, no, I think
Moons.
it's better not to. And then right at the last minute, I texted her and I said, you know what? If you feel like you really want to do it, if you feel like you're up for it, if you feel like, and she was like, I really want to do it. If there's anybody that thinks that's not true, fuck yourself. That's it. It's all in a text. She really wanted to do it. And I was like, okay. Now I had to do something I've never done before. I had to give her permission on my StreamYard and my YouTube.
Oh, her sound is so bad. You guys, I know I sound so much louder, but that's because I have an actual microphone, and she literally is just, I think, either using like a USB plug-in microphone or just her laptop. Because then I have to like turn it down when I speak and turn her up when I play it. She's, oh my God. And there, you hear all that like noise in the back, like that white noise, like you can hear her window units on. Oh my gosh.
Channel. I've never done that before. I've had moderators, but for me to actually turn over my channel and my StreamYard to her, now it's like,
you didn't have any choice. No one else wanted to do it. She acts like she had a choice. You didn't have a choice.
Limited roles on both, but it doesn't matter. I've never done that before. It takes a tremendous amount of trust. And I did it with ease, actually. I really did. I was like, oh, yes, I 100% trust you. Have fun. Do whatever you want. I literally said, do whatever you want. I don't care. She's like, you know, I was thinking of bringing Maggie. Whatever you want, do it. I didn't restrict her. She could have done whatever she wanted. I think she did a really, really great job. I think that you kind of forget, but Moons was a part of like the class that I taught. And if we go back a little bit, I always kind of had this vision for a network, so to speak. And I guess.
Oh God, it's the Farchado network.
That's just fucking weird. Like, that's weird, right? It's fucking creepy weird. Like sexually deviantly weird.
Sexually deviantly weird. This is not a good representation of the network, FYI.
You could say that I didn't see anybody. Maybe that's not the way to say it. Maybe that's not the way. I was going to say, like, maybe I didn't see like people out there that I would want to partner with. So I was like, let me create my own. I just felt like.
You sure about that?
This is some hardcore cope. It's crazy.
I felt like people needed some basic understanding of like what I what I do, StreamYard and YouTube, and I recognize that people didn't know and had no idea. I'm not saying I'm a scholar. I'm not saying I did the best thing ever. I'm not saying I knew everything, but I thought at least I could show you what it looks like. I can share my screens. I could show you what StreamYard looks like. I could show you what YouTube looks like and inspire people or give them a little boost of confidence to try. And then, you know, it would be like, then you have a show and then I will share your show and then you will share my show. And now we've built like our own community. And it was really nothing more than that.
Shut up.
It was to help people and build something. And I set the bar really low. I didn't charge anybody for it.
Little slip there. She goes, I set the bar really low. Really low.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
I set the bar really low. And I let these two in, as well as some other people. I just kept that bar really low. I was like, how low can you go? Can you go down low? Can you take it to the floor? How low can you go? And we just went really, really low. And it was awesome. So yeah. Oh, goodness gracious.
Like if this became a thing and I was good at it, I would run classes and charge people. I'm clearly not good at it.
You're not.
I didn't feel like I liked doing it, but I feel like it inspired some people to try. And I was so happy that they did it. Moons was a part of that. She was one of those people. Jill was a part of that. Attorney O'Leary was a part of that. So Spicy Misty was a part of that.
Oh,
so
God.
the people that you're seeing out here on these YouTube streets right now are people that were followers of mine who took the class and learned a little bit and then kind of started their own things. And I'm like very proud of that. I love it. Maggie was in it. Maggie was there. I know I'm forgetting other people, but these are people who were not out here before and they're here now. And I love that. I love that Jill is here. I love that Oceans has her own thing. I love that these
I'm having chest pain.
Taste of it, and now they're here and it worked. And so Moons, you know, clearly likes producing. She likes doing shows too, but she wanted to do it. And I'd love to have her do it. You know, I didn't think that, you know, do the same kind of content as me. I didn't expect her to pull the same kind of views as me. And I'm not saying that she couldn't. I'm just saying like people come here because they want me.
Ooh, Moons burn. She's like, I never expected her to do well. I never expected her to pull the views.
Boom. Roasted.
Dooms. She thinks you suck. Allegedly.
Not me. Some people will be happy that Moons is here. Everybody's like, oh, you know, she destroyed your channel. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, she kept it going. She kept the algorithm going. She showed up every day. She produced content. It's great for my channel. I'm so happy with it. I'm very thrilled that she did it.
No.
How long until she changes her mind on this? And she's like, fucking Moons, ruin my channel. How long, guys? How many days? How many days?
Did a really great job. And she got Manners on. Manners. So I thought it was great.
Again, he was the least shittiest in the shit pile.
And so I was really, really happy with it. So that's the situation with the guests. That's the situation with the
2,000 years later.
Expectations of views, algorithms, and my classes. I hope everybody understands that. It was.
We don't. We do not.
It's inappropriate.
Okay, and we don't believe you.
You guys are not great actors. I live in Hollywood.
Wasn't, you know, I could have shut it down.
Oh, we're sucking on the bottle again, guys. Me and Jeffy, we had fun, but not too much fun. I love this bottle. Yes, I do. I love this bottle. How about you? Oh, wow. Okay. Jessica, come on. This is a family show. There are children watching.
Of views, algorithms, and my classes. I hope everybody understands that. It wasn't, you know, I could have.
Jessica, remember, it's a family show, okay?
Shut it down.
I'm good at what I do.
I thought it was better to to have it going. I like.
Oh, this background sound is killing my ears, you guys. All that in her background is killing me.
to see it going. Okay, I hope everybody's okay with that. All right, you want to talk about oceans a little bit?
Oh, yes. Yes. Drag her. Yes, I can drag her.
Okay, so it's not normally my style, and so I don't play other streams, and I have some things queued up. I don't do it. It's only because if I need to or whatever. But so Jill was on Ray for Dallas yesterday, and I didn't watch the whole thing. I puttered in and out of it, and I know a lot of it had to do with moons. And there was a part in it, and there may have been more about me. I just don't know. I didn't get a chance to finish it. But there was a part in there where I think Ray asked her if she felt betrayed by me, and she said yes. And I listened to that, and I immediately pulled out my phone, and I went back and looked at my text messages with Dill. And of course, none of what she says is in our text messages. It's very different. And then the phone calls that Jill and I had, also very, very different. Now, she said, I've had some time to think about it or whatever. Let me be a little informal here. When I ran that class and Jill was in the class and Moons was in the class and all these people were in the class, when they first told me that they were going to do a thing together, I instantly thought that that wasn't going to work. The reason for that is because I had gotten to know them both and their personalities didn't seem to jive, but I actually gave them a lot of credit. And I didn't know if it was because they didn't feel strong enough to do. So one of the homework assignments I gave these people was you need to go and do a video on StreamYard, record it and send it over, go live, you know, or do a video. And they did theirs together and it was so well done. You could tell like Moons was already into like the producing thing. And it was really well done, but they did it together. And I instantly felt like Moons didn't need to do it with Jill.
Oh,
but I did feel like Jill needed somebody with her.
Damn, Jill. Yes, like I said, and I knew that Jill, aka Hammy, sucked. She couldn't find the camera the first day of class. I was like, over here, Hammy. And Hammy was like, where do I look? What do I do? Oh God. She is a moron. She's like, Hammy always sucked. I always knew she sucked. I knew she sucked way before anyone else knew she sucked. Right.
I am going to talk as honestly and as frankly as I can. I thought Jill needed somebody. So I didn't know if Moons was being like kind or I don't really know. I just didn't think it was a good match. But they started the show and we watched this thing kind of evolve. And if I'm being honest, I think right from the get, it was not like cohesive, but I was too excited for them, like to start getting their feet wet. So I don't think I was being critical. I think I was just like being enthusiastic. But if I'm being honest, I thought it was very disjointed. I thought there was like disparity in energy levels. And it just, you know, it didn't work. So
okay.
I have actually to this day never spoken.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The YouTuber, thank you so much for the 2. Says she didn't charge. They had to give, you had to give their souls. It's like the Scientology. You have to sign your soul over for 1,000 years. D-Lions, thank you for the super. Says, I'm that, Deanne, oh my God. Deanne, I gotta follow you. Will you tweet at me? Just say, it's me, Deanne. So I make sure that I'm following you. You're my East Coast mommy, if that's okay. Zoe, welcome to the membership.
To Moons directly about these things, but Jill messaged me and she told me that she wanted to talk, and so I'll never forget. I was at Drop Smoothie and I spoke with her on the phone, and she said that she and Moons had a conversation about the channel and separating and going their separate ways. And Jill expressed that she was a little frustrated because what do you do when you have a channel that one person starts in their name and you bring another person on and you do it together? And what do you do?
What do you do?
So she asks me that, and I was pretty caught off guard by it because I didn't really even think about it. I had no idea who started the channel. I didn't know if it was Moons had started a new one. I mean, I apologize. I wasn't paying that close attention to it, but it turned out it was Moons' channel and Jill and her joined or whatever. I asked first thing outright, did you guys write a contract? Did you have anything in writing? And Jill was like, no, we didn't. And I said, listen, I don't think it's that serious. I said, but I think that what you could do. And I asked her, how many subscribers do you have? And she said like 1,000. At the time, it was a little over 1,000. And I said, well, if I can make a suggestion, and if you want me to talk to Moons about it, what I would say is stay together, run your shows on that channel together, but Jill, start your own channel. And when you get 500 subscribers, which is half of what is there, then completely disconnect from the first one. I don't fucking know. I've never had any experience in it. It was a phone call. I thought it sounded like a good idea to me. It seemed like it was fair. I guess in hindsight, what would have been fair would have been to completely dismantle both and start both over, and everybody starts from scratch. I just thought, like, okay, just Moons will help you get your channel going. And once you get halfway there, then that seems fair and amicable to me. And she agreed. She said yes. And I was like, yeah. And Jill talked a lot about how she didn't really know.
Hammy's in the chat. Hammy. Alert, alert, Hammy. Hammy, she's going in on you. Hammy says, oh, Jessica. OMG. LMAO. Hammy, you're going to have to figure out your own channel here, buddy. Because she is saying a lot of words. She is dragging your ass, Hammy. What's true, what's not? We might never know.
What her channel was going to be. She didn't amicable to me. And she agreed. She said yes. And I was like, yeah. And Jill talked a lot about how she didn't really know what her channel was going to be. She didn't know what she wanted it to look like. Now.
Oh, Jesus, girl. Girl, she is deep throating it.
If I see you now, speak, cause my mouth is full of food, super thick. You a twig, bitch, kiss my honey, do.
Okay, all right. Stop it. Stop having so much fun, you guys. Stop it.
Pause that for a second. Prior to this, people have been sending me text messages with screenshots of Jill in chats of people who perhaps don't like me.
I like you, though. I don't know why she thinks I hate her. I don't hate her. I just want her to do better. I want her to be nicer to peoples. I want you to be nicer to peoples, but I don't hate you, baby. He's not hating his heart. Okay? Bring back the little mimis. If you do a show with mimis, then I'll forgive you. Okay? Thanks, babes.
And saying and doing things that weren't so nice. And I even saw her say something not nice about Aiden. And I think it was like Happy Indictment Day or something like that. And I was like, we're not celebrating Aiden getting indicted. Like, we're not doing that. We support him.
You sure, bitch? Because you've made a lot of comments that you were celebrating his downfall. You made a lot of references to prison, of him going to prison, jail, if you will. Okay? Très bien. All right. Je vous en prie.
So I had a bunch of text messages and screenshots of stuff where I thought Jill really didn't have a side. Now, for me, especially in this space and time, right, post Bakergate, loyalty means a lot to me. And when prior to that, it still did, but it means even more now because there's a lot of attacks coming from all different sides. And, you know, you really need your supporters. You really need people.
Oh, God, she's going to eat paper. Oh, God. Just turned into my strange addiction. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we turn the camera off if we're going to blow our nose? Oh, my God. Oh. Bring back the little New Zealand guy. Oh, geez. Bring back the Hobbit. Are we really doing this? We're doing this, aren't we? We're doing it. We're doing it.
There's a lot of attacks coming from all different sides. And, you know, you really need your supporters. You really need people you trust. You really need people that can be out there advocating for you and out on the streets. And
fucking disgusting, bro. Fucking disgusting.
You know, I didn't.
Those aren't polka dots. They're boogers. Your shirt is full of boogers.
Jill was one of those people. I think she wanted to kind of be in the middle. And I made that suggestion to her. I said, you know, I get the feeling that you kind of want to be friends with everybody and you don't want to take a side. And I didn't give her any specifics. I never mentioned that I saw the screenshots or any of those things. I just said, you know what you could do is you could start a channel and you could be like the mediator and you could bring both sides in and have conversations. And she was like, wait a second. I love that idea. And I was like, yeah, like it almost to me was just like, you know, if Jill doesn't want to be like team Jess Machado, as long as she's not actively out there hurting me, what do I care? You know what I mean? So I was just in the moment. I was just like, like maybe Jill really does have an issue with being left or right. She really wants to be in the middle. And she was like extremely enthusiastic about it. It was a really great conversation. At no point in the call did she ever express to me that she was upset, frustrated, angry, not happy with me or anything. She never said a mean word about Moons. She was professional. She's smart. It was a great phone call and a conversation. I continued to have a couple of interactions with Jill text-wise. She would text me. I don't always respond, but there was nothing that was an issue. No, there was one thing that happened.
What'd you do, Hammy?
My first kind of vibe that Jill was like a busybody, so to speak, was on Monday, July 27th. She sent me a picture of me and Lauren Matthias. And it was a picture of Lauren and I.
Hammy is diabolical. Yes, toilet paper, Kathy. Very that is a dry bag attempt that Trisha Griffith uses. She literally, instead of having like a Kleenex box, she has a roll of toilet paper and she blows her nose as well on camera so that people go, oh my God, we should get her some money. She can't even afford Kleenex. She can't even afford Kleenex. So she knows what she's doing with that toilet paper. Okay, so Hammy sent her this picture of her and Lauren, allegedly.
Out front of culture.
Oh, Jesus.
Of me and Lauren Matthias. July 27th, she sent me a picture of me and Lauren Matthias. And it was a picture of Lauren and I out front of court. But the picture had me and Lauren with no eyebrows.
Did I vote? I did that. I did that. I think one of my versions had, look at her face. She's so mad about this. The picture had no eyebrows. Now I gotta look through my pictures and see. It had no eyebrows. It was me and Wowen, and we were living our best murder trial life, taking a selfie, and they took away our eyebrows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure did I post? Dang, Hammy, you are on it. Hammy is like, Hammy, do I got to get a protection order against you? You are on all. I think did you hack into my phone? Because I don't even know if I posted that, Hammy. I'm looking for it right now, guys. For real, though. Okay. Well, I'm going to send all the ones that I did to myself. I think these are all the ones. So maybe Hammy did one of her own. Get it, girl. Way to go, Hammy. Are you watching my page? Hammy's always watching. She never goes away. She loves me. She loves me. I guess she always will. Hammy, you're my best fan. Yeah. Hammy loves me to the end. Yeah. Hammy just wants me to know that she will always love me. Oh, Hammy, don't go, girl. I think it was just Jess with, okay, this one is Jess with no eyebrows. Was it this one? Let's see. I got to get rid of Scotty Nobody. This picture to put this up, dear. Hammy. Hammy's my fan. And she loves what we do. Hammy loves me. She loves me. Is now the good time to tell you that Hammy's an op who I've known for years? Is this a good time to bring up that Hammy and I know each other from the blogger I used to roast days? Is this a good time?
She's not a Christian! She is dark-sided too!
It's a good time to bring up that I've known Hammy for a long time. We have a connection. Or is this a bad time? Is it a bad time that Hammy has helped me out before with roasting Lolcows? It's a bad time to mention. Might be a bad time. Might be a bad time to mention that. Might be. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me think about it. Pretend I didn't say anything. Hammy, don't say anything. Okay. Date added. Let's try that. So, okay, I think is it this one? Might not be a good time. Might not be a good time to bring that up, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Oh, Hammy, you're giving away our secrets. Is it this one? Plot twist. Hi, Jill. Did you really think Democrat Jill from Delaware? Did you really think I didn't bring her? Did you really think me and Jill weren't riding dirty? That's adorable.
Girl, you sturdy as hell. Speak 3 languages and I heard you read Braille.
You might want to add that to the spreadsheet, Misty. Yeah. Hi, Hammy. See us libtards? We're in groups. We're in groups together. We're in groups together. You should have Googled Jill. You should have Googled that libtard.
Now, yes, Jill is Oceans. Now, I had seen people taking that photo and doing all sorts of crazy stuff with it. I had never seen the photo with no eyebrows. And she sent it along and she said, I love the idea of dinner with Lauren. Scandal, fear, views. And then she sent a bunch of other pictures that I had already seen on the internet.
Is she gonna cry? Is this where we cry? Are we crying? There's no crying. Come on.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Put the earbud back in. Her sound is so bad. Jill. Jessica, Jill is a professional troll, okay? She goes to lots of LOLCOW communities. This isn't her first rodeo. You might want to look into her. Similar to how I lie about the TOS, Jill lies about where she's from. Okay? Yay. But she really is bad at technology. She really always never knows where the camera is. That's true. Allegedly.
And I said, who posted the one with no eyebrows?
Oh, you guys, she deep-throated the thing again. Jill, you're supposed to play it cooler. Cooler, Jill.
She sent it.
Jill was campaigning for Kamala Harris. Yeah. Jill's a big Kamala Harris gal. Oh, yeah. And Hillary Clinton. She wanted a double ticket Kamala Hillary with a side of AOC. Oh, yeah, she did. She noticed you during the Karen Rita's trial and she wanted to take you down. And, the rest is history.
Along and she said, I love the idea of dinner with Lauren.
Oh. Jill hates Republicans, but she really hates fake Republicans. And she said, I have a project. I said, well, let me know when I can step in and do some roasting. Because I didn't know if she was going to be like prime for the pump. I didn't know if we were going to be able to milk her this much, but oh my God.
Scandal. Fear.
All right.
Then she sent a bunch of other pictures that I'd already seen on the internet. And I said, who posted the one with no eyebrows? And I instantly knew that Jill had accidentally sent it to me. And she responded. I accidentally did.
Jill, you're so messy. Jill, you've done this before. You're acting like this is your first rodeo. This is what Jill does, though. She's the sloppiest troll in the whole LEEN verse. This is the whole LEEN verse, okay? Welcome. Oh, boy. Jilly pie. Jilly Biden.
Or I sent it when I was taking the fake ones off. It wasn't posted. Jill had accidentally sent it to me. And she responded. I think I accidentally did before I sent it when I was taking the fake ones off. It wasn't posted. And the corresponding text messages led me to believe that Jill was making her own funny pictures of me and Lauren.
Jill's an op. She's an op, baby. She's an op. Yeah, she is.
Give me pizza, all the tops, pepperoni, extra sauce. Took a trip to Chipotle, hold the queso, extra guac.
Oh, boy.
And she responded eventually because I think she.
And then I found out that Jill, she was doing the worst thing you can do to someone. She was making funny pictures. Fucking Jill, how dare you? She removed the eyebrows from my picture. And that's what I do. But she was a double agent. She wasn't an Agent Scully. She was an Agent Null and Void. Agent Nelly. We're doing the Jill funeral, I guess.
I picked up on it. She said, just deleted the no eyebrows one. It's not posted anywhere. I didn't realize it took off the fake and real ones when I sent it. I was just trying to send you a normal pic of the two of you, but I posted the normal pic of us. So that didn't jive either. And it's okay, but it was a new layer of, is she kind of on the other side of things? I personally was of the...
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I already told you she was my great-grandmother. Okay? So Jill, a.k.a. Oceans, a.k.a. Hammy, a.k.a. Where's the camera? Yes, she sought you out, baby. She found you. This is what Jill does. You don't think Jill has a channel? You don't think Jill has subscribed? You don't think Jill's making money? Come on. These spreadsheets you're doing, Prison Misty, not that great. She doesn't know about Jill. We still think Hammy's just a bumbling fool. I mean, she kind of is, but also a troll in the whole LEEN verse.
Assumption that she was just like, I want to be on everybody's side. But that text exchange made me see exactly what was going on.
Jill has been trolling her since the beginning. I even tried to warn her because Jill gets on my nerves. Like I said, I know Jill from other communities, and she's kind of annoying. All right. And then she changed her name to Oceans. I was like, whatever, I'm calling her Hammy. I'm not calling her Oceans. It's a stupid name. I told her it was a stupid name, but she didn't care. She was like, I like it. I'm like, Jill, this is so dumb. She's been Jilly Bean, Jilly Pie. She had an account named after her dog at one point. Oh my God. Her and her husband had like this joint thing together. But yeah, Jill's a troll. Hello. This was a really long troll game too. Like too long, Jill. Way too long.
I don't hang with jealous bitches. That's a weak disease.
Oh, you think she didn't have Ocean's 11? She had Ocean's 71. She's like, the year I graduated high school. I was like, that's not a good one, Jill. That's not good. Jesus Christ. She had, a Delaware Dom for a minute. Delaware Diva. I was like, Jill, stop it. Stop it, Jill.
She accidentally sent it to me. She admitted that it was her. She admitted that it was posted, but then she said she deleted it. I don't really know. And it was just a very odd exchange, and it's okay. Now, just before that, she had sent me, when I said, hey, I'm not going to be around, I'm looking maybe if somebody wants to go into court and cover. Jill had reached out to me, and she said she wanted to, but I had already given a commitment to Jennifer from Post Woke World, and I explained that to Jill, and I said,
yeah.
If
what happened to the Post Woke World lady? Because she did say that they did tell us that she was going to be on it, and then we never saw her. Didn't she interview her or something?
My name. Jennifer messaged me. I already gave it to her. I can't go back on it. And like, I appreciate it, but like, it's going to be Jennifer. And
you should have seen what Jill's plans were to do to Jess's channel. If she got the hosting gig, it would have been so amazing. But Jill failed. Failure, Jill.
Shut up. You're still on meth,
That's what we call her. Failure, Jill.
Said, no problems, no worries. She continued to text me a couple of things about other stuff, about the Lindsay Clancy stuff or whatever. And then everything, I just kind of left it as that. Now, there's another layer to this, which has to do with Arkansas Bestie. And then the timing of the Ray for Dallas thing. Now, I didn't listen to it, and I don't know if anybody else did. I only heard her say that she felt like I betrayed her. And I didn't ever do anything to betray Jill.
Anything?
I've only said nice things about Jill, even at this point where I've gotten the inclination that she wasn't being so nice about me. And then I reached out to her yesterday. I sent her a text message. I said, listen, I'm just listening to Ray from Dallas. this doesn't really jive with our communications and the conversation we had.
Stop texting a troll from the whole LEEN verse. What is wrong with you? Why doesn't she understand what's going on? Messy Jessie, thank you for the 5, says Oceans all the way from my whole ducking chest. You snake. Love Messy. You're gross, period. But she's in the Joleen or the whole LEEN verse. But I'll kick her out. I've kicked her out before. She's on the peripheral. All right. The Ruger, thank you so much for the favor, says my PayPal whole milk Coors simp was MFK. You got it. Oh, no. 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 Which one? No. KKK. Oh, no, that's not. That's what Jessica Macchiato likes. That's what Jessica Macchiato said. She's like, oh, no. No. Mm-mm. 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 Ugh. 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 No. I can't do it. I appreciate you. It's too gross. It's too gross. I gotta eat dinner later. Okay. The YouTuber thanks for the 5 says super because JoJo will read it. Can we all take a moment and just be thankful for Joleen and her humor? And what is that word? Before wit? I don't think I can say that on the YouTubes. Okay. I don't think I can say that. And her okay. Thank you, YouTubery. Thank you so much.
Is there something you want to talk to me about? Like, before I discuss this tomorrow, do you want to say anything to me? She saw the text, but she never responded. So, I'm not sure where we're at. I have no ill will towards Jill. I thought that her and Moons were adults and could handle separating.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I love how she's judging Moons and Ocean and their separation when she has never been able to separate from anyone like an adult. Look what she's doing with all of the Turtleverse and everyone, and how many times she's hated and loved back and forth like Nurse Kim. Which, I thought they could be adults. Girl, you cultivated this space. Of course, you're not an adult. They're not going to be an adult. You're the queen bunny. You're their example. You're their cult leader. If you can't do it, why would they? They learned it by watching you, all right?
That I do have a text message from Jill where she wanted to be paired up with someone else. And that included a suggestion of Jessica Walsh.
What?
So she had texted me and she said, I'd like to do it with someone else, LOL J7 or Arkansas Bestie.
Oh, yeah. I know that Jill wanted to do that with J7. And, that would have been so great because you guys trust me. All right. Jill, a.k.a. Oceans, a.k.a. Hammy, she had a good plan for Kim Jong-7. She had a good plan of what she was going to do to Kim Jong-7. So Kim Jong-7, just be lucky that you never hosted with Jill. Because, oof.
Or Maggie or whatever. And I think that was for the fill-in for my show, but she wanted to be paired up with J7. So here's my take. Jill is a little bit older. She's a doctor. She's got a good.
Jill is an old bitch. She's very elderly. She is damn near dead. According to Jessica Macchiato, she is she might be dead. We don't know.
I don't hang with jealous bitches. That's a weak disease.
She might be a doctor, but she's a dead doctor. Okay. Somebody dug her up. Someone needs to put her back. Okay. Because she's missing her coffin. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to be rude about it because I'm Jessica Macchiato, but, haven't lost a soldier. And, we got to put her back. We're putting her back. All right, we're taking her back to Somerset because her pants are always wet.
Family, I think she has a lot of interest. Here's my take. Jill is a little bit older. She's a doctor. She's got a good family. I think she has a lot of interest in YouTube. I think she has a lot of interest in all of the drama. I think that she is going wherever it feels right. And if that changes by the day, the hour, or the minute, so be it. I just don't know if that's the best path for her. Does that make sense? But I have no issues with Jill. I think it's pretty unfair, the things that she said about me on Ray's show. It doesn't jive with what our interactions were. And that's that. She has a PhD.
Oh my God. And that's that.
Does that make sense?
No.
But I have no issues with Jill. I think it's pretty unfair, the things that she said about me on Ray's show. It doesn't jive with what our interactions were. And that's that. She has a PhD.
Oh my God. Oh my God, lady. What is going on? Why you keep doing this? Why keep doing this? Why keep doing this? TikTok. Oh, girl, you make me feel how I wanna. I didn't know this was going to be like, is she trying to get into like Cornhub or something? Is this the audition for her OnlyFans? What is going on here tonight? Maybe I got to refresh this because even my computer is not loving this stream. Not loving it. All right, where are we at? 2 hours or some shit? Jesus.
Know
How
what
long
she wanted it to look like.
is this
Now,
fucking thing?
listen, I don't really know. Now, there's a whole other ball game of shit going on with Arkansas Bestie and Jill, and I have like a bunch of people who have like a very solid theory on that.
Do we already hear this?
But I don't know. Let me make sure I got everything on Jill. Text, phone call, Ray from Dallas, notes to the chat, how to split a channel, text about others, check. So
Ugh, she has no retention. Dumpster Juice, thanks for the $4.99, says you have a rad Turtleverse Karen Reed of it all creator in your chat. If you haven't peeped the Alexis channel, you're missing out. Oh, I haven't. The Alexis REWM. Oh, okay. Shout out. Feel free. Drop the link. Thank you so much.
I don't have anything else to say about Jill.
Okay, so she's old, she's stupid, she's a liar, she screwed me over, she's a troll in the Jolene verse.
Dr. Jill, I'm not gonna dox her, but isn't she a doctor?
No, baby, she's a troll. She's not a doctor.
Give me pizza, all the top, pepperoni, extra sauce. Took a trip to Chipotle, hold the queso, extra box.
She works at Hobby Lobby, part-time, bitch. Come on. You're so stupid. She's not a doctor. Hammy? You think she can be online this much and be a doctor? She's seasonal at the hobbies to the lobbies.
I'm good at what I do.
This one is, girl, this isn't, you retire. Jill is the worst troll in the Jolene verse. Horrible. I just include her because she gives me leads to Lolcows. But no, she's not good. And she trolled you. When she said she was going to say she was a PhD and a doc, I'm like, Jill, are you serious? And she was like, I'm going to. I'm like, oh, God, Jill, you're doing too much. And cut your hair.
And that's that. She has a PhD. I actually don't know. I don't know what she is. Is she a doctor? I thought she was a
No, she works at, I'm telling you, look it up. She works at Hobby Lobby.
doctor. Didn't she use Dr. Jill? I'm not going to dox her, but isn't she a doctor?
Which I'm like, Jill, you're a Democrat. You're not supposed to work at Hobby Lobby. But she's a contrarian as well.
I don't know. I feel like I saw something with.
Oh my God.
If I see you now, speak, cause my mouth is full of.
How is she an investigative journalist?
Bitch, kiss my honeydew.
Lady, how are you an investigative journalist?
Doctor.
No.
No, I thought I saw it before. Isn't
No.
it? If you, I don't know the answer. I'm not sure. She's a doctor in drama and fence sitting. So listen, I don't really know. Now, there's a whole lot.
You sure don't. Yeah. Let me just say, Turtle Dove is more of a doctor than Hammy is.
Other ball game of shit going on with Arkansas Bestie and Jill, and I have like a bunch of people who have like a very solid theory on that. But I don't know. Let me make sure I got everything on Jill. Text, phone
You
call, Ray from
don't.
Dallas, notes to the chat.
I can
How to split
send you
channel, text
it.
about others. Check. So
But I won't.
I don't have anything else to say about Jill.
Thank you, Lauren, with the good teeth.
Okay. All right. So now let's get to it. There is a person that has been very close to me that has all of a sudden, right around the time that I was on vacation, all of a sudden starting to go online and
Who?
start giving their opinions about things. And obviously that person is Spicy Misty and we need to talk about it. Spicy Misty was also in my class. She was also a big
my God.
hype girl of mine. She's always hyping me up. And I got to know her through texting. And I still don't know everything about Spicy Misty, but I know that Spicy Misty has been out in these YouTube streets for a very long time. And she seems to have a lot of knowledge about a lot of things that have gone on in the YouTube world before I ever stepped into it.
Okay, I just subscribed to Alexis on the YouTubes. Thank you, Lauren with the good teeth, for dropping the linky poo. So I subbied up. Oh, she's a little cutie patoo. I feel like I've seen her before. Alexis REWM. Shout out, girl. Sub up, guys. Sub up.
I've authenticated a lot of that. She's been pretty spot on with a lot. One of the things that she said to me right in the beginning was, and I went back and looked at messages. I didn't know anything about Nick Rekieta at all. And
oh my God. Now Spicy Misty's got her on the Nick Rekieta, I guess. Okay. Which was Spicy Misty's or Prison Misty's first or second victim, I believe.
What's that girl? What's her name? I don't know. Anyway, some girl was saying something that I said something bad about Nick, evil shit about Nick Rekieta. That was not true.
You did. You said really awful stuff about him. Horrible. He should drag you. He should probably drag you because, yeah, you said, oh, he sucks. He's from Minnesota. He's not even a real lawyer. You said he was fat. You fat shamed him. And he hates fat people. So that's what I heard. Allegedly.
Give me pizza, all the top, pepperoni, extra sauce. Took a trip to Chipotle, hold the queso, extra guac.
She said, I'll eat Nick Rekieta. That's what she said. She said, I'll eat him one bite. And he's fat. That's what she said, allegedly. Oh my God. He should get her.
I had mentioned him for about 30 seconds because he was all over my newsfeed that day. I actually don't even remember exactly what it was.
It was bad. It was really bad. She was like, look at, he's so chubby. You called him husky. You said, it's a husky boy. How do you feed a husky boy? And then you said, he looks delicious. That's what you said. Those are your exact words, allegedly, possibly.
But Spicy Misty actually gave me not only like the lore about Nick Rekieta,
but his blood type and his social security number and the link to access the cameras that Prison Misty has put in Nick Rekieta's home, allegedly. Oh boy.
Yeah, she's obviously championing for him, but also sent me links to like
his scale to see his weight. She said all Minnesotans are fat, like Joleen and Nick Rekieta, super fat and stupid. So she said.
Good explanations or YouTubes about people explaining the Nick Rekieta thing. It was like, watch this so you will like learn or understand. And so I did. I don't know exactly when that was, but at some point I learned all about Nick. But who I've actually spoken to has been very kind and nice to me. Spicy Misty knows a lot about Megan Fox. There's
alert spices. Megan Fox. Are you okay? You okay, baby? Baby? Someone get a hold of Meg now. Now, get on the horn. Is Megan Fox okay? Megan Fox writer, are you okay? Prison Misty? She's got cameras in Megan Fox writer's house. Oh my God.
I'm going to assume a lot of like my father knows a lot about Nick, but
she's trying to fuck Nick Rekieta. Okay. Allegedly, Jessica Macchiato's trying to eat him. Okay. And now she wants to include Megan Fox writer.
I've actually spoken to and has been very kind and nice to me. Spicy Misty knows a lot about Megan Fox. I'm going to assume a lot of like my followers don't know a lot about these things either because we're all just the same. But there's like a lot of bad stuff that has happened on the internet. There has been like a lot of bad things.
Shut up. You're 50 and your subscribers like Jill are 100. You guys, I hate to break this to you, but there's been like a lot of bad stuff that happens on the internet. I know. I don't want to be the one to tell you. But the internet is like the wild, wild west. It's really crazy.
That have happened to streamers. Because we're all just the same. But there's like a lot of bad stuff that has happened on the internet. There has been like a lot of bad things that have happened to streamers. There's been lawsuits and people that move in next door to people. There's some shit, and it's bad. And Spicy Misty knows all the lore.
Yeah, because she is that person. Like we heard her. Did you listen to her? Yeah, you did. On Doomsy's channel. And Jessica Macchiato was like, it's great. And we were all like, oh my God. Spicy Misty gonna shank us all.
She's gonna start a channel and she should just teach everybody all of the things.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the last thing we need. They're encouraging this.
I would need to know, but like what the Hales, is it Hales? Like there's that bad stuff that's happened to those people. Megan Fox got sued. Spicy Misty knows everything. She knows all the lore. She knows everything. So I think she should start a channel and she should teach us all about it.
No.
But Spicy Misty, she has no fucks to give.
You just quit grabbing at your spank so much, girl.
About anything. And she also like has a very like clear vision of like what happens to me. I will admit, I don't always buy into it. It's a hard sell sometimes. Like she'll say something, she'll be like, do you not understand that the reason why this was done was because of this and this and this? And I would be like, I don't see that. And she's like, it's true. And then she later on, it turns out to be accurate. So she has won me over with, I think, predicting things, but I think it comes from a place of like understanding shit.
Oh,
she's
Jesus.
kind of been right about a couple of big things for me. And I don't want to talk about them, but she's been right about some shit. And I'm like, so anyway, Spicy Misty has been spreading her wings.
Prison Nostradamus. Prison Oracle over here. Jesus.
On the internet.
She couldn't even predict not to wear that jacket. She's not predicting shit. Knock it off. Okay? Why is it the bitches with the worst hair are like, I'm psychic? Well, then, bitch, why didn't they tell you? Why couldn't you see that that's not the hair? That's not the jacket. That's not the thing. Okay? I hate that shit. What's that one lady? And she's got the hair up to here. My mom went to see her, and I'm like, don't give her your money. Look at her hair. It's always the worst haired bitches are the ones that are like, I talk to dead people. So I can see the future. It's like, no, bitch, no, you can't. You should have saw the future that you needed to calm that hair down, okay?
She bought herself a microphone. She got bit by the YouTube bug. It's kind of crazy for someone who's been like a fan of people to now all of a sudden like want to have a channel.
Not really.
I also take credit for that.
Oh, Jesus. You're going to regret taking credit for that. You are going to regret that.
She's not a Christian. No! She is dark-sided too.
Yes, the Long Island Medium. That girl. It's like, what the hell? Oh, my God. The prison medium. The prison shanky medium. No, thanks. We will not be dropping that link. We are not encouraging that, okay? I'm sorry. We can't do it.
All the time. I am so glad she is on my side of things. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that.
Okay, see, she knows that Spicy Misty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she is weaponizing her, and she knows full well. And she's deep-throating her water bottle that's flesh-colored, her fleshlight water bottle. If she deep-throats it, she knows that Spicy Misty's dangerous. And she's like, I don't want to see these little veiled threats at us with her super secret AI machine. And she's looking into all of us. And we're going to get you. And we know about Megan Fox Ryder and Nick Regaina and Rosalind Duke and all the people. Like if this, how many times does she have to tell us that she is weaponizing Prison Misty? People are like, no, she's not. Yes, she is.
I say all the time, I am so glad she is on my side of things. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that.
We're all going to have to get civil stalking injunctions on Prison Misty, okay? Which you saw it coming, Prison Misty. And if she's so psychic, why didn't she warn you about all this? Huh? Why didn't she warn you that your channel was going to go down to the garbage disposal? Some psychic. Jesus.
And line crime. Believe her when she tells me that she genuinely enjoys my content and
she doesn't. She's obsessed with you. Okay? She gets obsessed with streamers. Listen to the stream for Moonsy. Okay? Imagine if you're on the other end of that. You'd be creeped out. It's not going to end well for Jessie.
And she feels very protective of me. And so
that's not okay. That is, this chick is so gross and irresponsible. That's not good. You should encourage her to have healthy boundaries and not weaponize her and go, you know what? Don't stay in all day looking at your super secret AI program to go through every channel that's ever said anything about me to create a timeline of conspiracy theories. Go take a walk. Maybe you could read a book. Maybe you could just watch the show and enjoy it. You don't have to be my personal security or my bodyguard because I'm 50 years old and I get myself in fucking trouble by myself. Okay? My mouth gets me in trouble. That's why. But no.
I'm very thankful for her and everything that she does. And I'm very grateful for her. And I want to say thank you.
It's like a hostage video.
She pays attention. She understands stuff. She advocates for me. And
you should advocate for yourself. You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. You're not supposed to use your subscribers as your bodyguards to go real life on people or scare people, you weirdo.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I'm very grateful to that.
Oh my God,
that
shut
group
up.
of people, and that includes Spicy Missy. So, so while I'm away, this bitch gets her microphone, and I'm like, "What do you mean, Missy is going on Moonsy's show? What do you fucking mean?"
What do you mean? You were in the chat the whole time. You were egging it on. You were loving it.
And she doesn't care. So she just does what she wants. So no wonder she likes me. It's that whole I do what I please and I do it with ease. That's Spicy Misty, but like in a prison way. Prison way. She's just scary. I said her all the time. I'm like, I'm so scared of you. It's that whole I do what I please and I do it with ease. That's Spicy Misty, but like in a prison way. Prison way. Scary. I said her all the time. I'm like, I'm so scared of you. So I'm very happy for her. Okay. She doesn't have a channel yet. All right. that's Prison Misty. Hold on, I gotta cross her off. We jumped ahead a little bit. While we're at it, why don't we talk about this?
I don't know how much longer I can take this. Honestly, I might have to. I gotta finish this tomorrow, you guys. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Let's talk about this.
Oh.
So
Okay, we're talking about it tomorrow. 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 I gotta go, you guys. I gotta go check my Ring cameras and make sure Prison Misty isn't out there. All right, so we'll reconvene tomorrow. I'll set up the live. Have your notifications on, you guys. It's getting a little weird. If we're gonna go right into Lauren Matthias and the LTL guy and stuff, we're reconvening. We are reconvening tomorrow. I gotta go sage myself. Oh boy, I gotta go light a candle for all the missing eyebrows around the world. You guys, I got to go call Jill and tell her what a bad troll. She's becoming worse. She's been trolling forever, and she's becoming worse. Worsers and worsers, okay? She's been blowing up my phone. Jill, I know. But you dropped the ball on this. You didn't have to. I told you were in too deep. So deep, put an ass to sleep. You were in too deep with the troll, Jill. It was too much. All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe, you guys. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll pick back up, but I got to go watch Big Brother, hang out with the niece and nephew, and that'll do it for me tonight. So let me see if I can redirect you guys anywhere. Is anyone live right now? Let's take a look. Anyone going live? Because I'll redirect you. These people are nutsos. They are nutsos. We just want to have fun. They take everything so seriously. They ruin everything. All right. The YouTuber is live. Okay, well, I'm just going to redirect over to the YouTubery. Make sure you say Jolene Raid when you're over there. And that's what we'll be doing. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will see you tomorrow. And I should redirect to. Is she still live? That would be funny. No, we're not gonna do it. Let's go to the YouTuber. All right. Always remember to enjoy yourself, you guys. It's later than you think. Okay. Bye.